It's pretty incredible. 2 sentences. Just two sentences.
Mm-hmm. Like baby shoes for sale, slightly used.
Feet still inside.
or never used. You know, it just depends on which way you want to go with it.
Oh, that's darker.
Yeah. Or used once.
Let me tell you how stupid I am. I'm completely.
How stupid are you? We're live, by the way, now.
Yeah, so now everybody can know how dumb I am. I completely forgot that we were companioning the 0 hour here. Not that that's a problem. I'm completely okay with that.
Oh yeah, let me.
I just completely forgot.
You just completely forgot we were doing 0 hour?
Yeah, I completely forgot. Even though you mentioned it to me and sent me the link, and you just told me 20 minutes ago. I'm so crow-brained right now that I can't focus really on anything. I'm an idiot.
Is my favorite British wrestler wrestling today?
Who is your favorite British wrestler?
Soraya?
I don't know. She's not on there. No.
In London. The Nerf.
The Nerf or the Nerve?
All of the above.
Wait, I'm crazy. So wait, they're actually showing this on their YouTube channel, or they're just showing the pre-show on the YouTube
just
channel?
The pre-show.
Just the pre-show this morning.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just the pre-show this morning.
17 matches on the pre-show. I gotcha.
And a 10-man tag match.
Actually, there's only 2.
Is it because there's a 10-man tag match that there's only 2?
That's probably it.
Jesus.
You know, the thing, here's what you got to admire about Tony Khan is that everybody gets paid.
Sure.
I have 200 people. I'm going to keep 50 I'm going to keep 50 in rotation, and they're all getting paid.
Yeah, but you've got them taken care of. Now make a product that's worthy of an audience.
Burn.
Now pay a booker. I mean, there's some good ideas there. Is it Tony Storm? Is that the black and white chick?
Yes.
That's a neat gimmick.
Most people call it blended.
Oh, really? Oh.
Black and white blended. Yeah. Is that a gray area?
Oh, we don't have gray.
Very nice.
Who knew where I was going? I was looking for the wrestling, talking about, oh, there it is. There it is. I thought it was green for some reason, but no, it's red and yellow. Check this out.
Somebody wants to know about wrestling. Some people call it wrestling, baby. Sports entertainment, brother. Suplex, clothesline, powerbomb, pile driver, sleeper hold, figure four, moonsault, DDT, body slam, headlock, leg drop, armbar, choke slam, sharpshooter, backbreaker. It's Sugiri.
Enziguri.
It never did get that right when I was trying to do that with the Suno.
Yeah.
And so I had yes, Sue Gary is how I actually had to spell it. Like the name Sue and the name Gary and the phrase it is. It's Sue Gary is how I got Itsugiri.
Oh, hey, at least you figured a workaround.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Telephonetically. That's how you
Although I am going to say you're missing a golden opportunity in that song. There's one part where the dude does say armbar, where you should be actually splicing in just a clip of Jericho reading from his list of moves where he says armbar as he's going down through A through Z of all the moves he knows.
Cancel.
I know that's more work for you, but
A little bit. But you know what? I don't mind the work.
Good.
I find it comforting.
Speaking of work, did you? Oh yeah, you did. You saw them videos. Did you see the video I sent you of the 2 women that I said AEW should sign that were just murdering each other in that compilation video I sent you?
Yeah, I shared it with my wife.
What'd she think of it?
She's like, "Yeah, Bob sent you that."
They were murdering each other. Vicious ass bitches.
What parallels would you guys say AEW is today to WCW in the mid-90s when they just bought old WWE guys and They worked on a product for a little bit, but once WWE caught up, they just were doomed.
Yeah. AEW kind of went through that where they started with their own thing, building up their product. And then it seemed like once they got to a certain level, that's when like this flood of like XWD guys start coming in.
You had
weird, but yeah.
The management that was in charge wound up wondering if they could, who was paying the bills is what the thing is. Ted Turner came in with his multi-million dollars, and he said, "I don't care what you do or how much money you spend, you do it. Okay,
Yes.
You get it done." And so they opened up the checkbook and started paying these people guaranteed monies, which is never a good idea.
No.
Because it was always about how many butts can you get in the seats.
Exactly.
And you get paid more if you do better. So do better, right?
Yeah.
And then after a certain point, they brought in other people than the people they had previously to do the managing things. And they brought in their friends, not the best, not the most well-known, but their buddies. And their buddies came over and they got the guaranteed things. And all of a sudden you had cliques doing their thing. And it's like a worse version of the old boys club that you can... Ooh.
And they also had WCW throughout the years always had a booking problem because they always had a revolving door of bookers and people who were running the company. Up until you get to, I think, about Eric Bischoff, where he takes over, and then he's doing some booking for a little while. But then again, once you start getting people like Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, who come in, who get the guarantee, not only like Rosales said, get the guaranteed money with lesser dates, which is crazy, but they also have a stipulation in their contract that if anybody who comes in after them gets paid more, their pay has to get bumped up to that pay.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is disaster. Like, the one thing in wrestling you're not supposed to do is let the wrestlers control what's going on, realistically.
That
that's how you end up in chaos and mayhem. You can have wrestlers book
Chaos and Mayhem, the next pay-per-view. Let's go over real quick the card for today, if we shall. Let's get the sports music going. Now let's take a look at this real quick. In the 0 hour, we will have Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara, the Von Erichs, Shibata versus Cage of Agony and the Undisputed Kingdom. That's awful loud. Let me turn that down for a second.
You're low.
I think that was just a little too high.
Give yourself some echo.
Give myself just a little bit of reverb here.
Yeah.
My prediction is that Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara, the Von Erichs, and Katsuyo Shibata will take home the win in this opening match of high spots, low spots, and botch spots.
My dog spot?
Yes. And I'll be live tweeting them as they begin. So, and they haven't started the 0 hour yet, but they will eventually here because they've got about an hour, I guess.
Yeah, roughly.
Oh, look at that. We've got an hour before it starts. My timing is completely off. It starts at 10 a.m. my time.
Starts at 11 a.m. my time.
Yeah.
Man, I was expecting it to go live now and for us to go for only an hour. So I did not prepare anything else. This is going to be a fun show.
It is. That means it's a free-for-all.
Now, this is the match originally announced before they announced the involvement of the Von Erich family in AEW. Willow Nightingale and her guy, what's his name? Tomohiro Ishii versus Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway. Willow Nightingale has the belt for a Spanish company. Okay, we got there so far. We understand what's happening here.
So far,
she's got the belt, and Chris Statlander won a qualifying match to be able to challenge for that belt. Now, apparently that's happening in the next pay-per-view, okay? Original prediction I had was Nightingale and Ishii when I didn't realize there were stipulations. Now that I know that the winning team chooses the stipulation for All Out 2024, which happens in 2 weeks, I now think that Hathaway and Statlander will get the cheat win to build up for the next pay-per-view. So what we're doing now has something to do with later. We're planning ahead so that they don't have to do anything now. I think that's... Hey, the cat discovered a bag. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but we now have paper bags and cats in the house.
Let the cat out of the bag.
Never. The cat's out of the bag and back in and out and back in. Hi, Pumpkin. That's my cat daddy voice. I'm a cat daddy. Not in the way it used to mean either. In that sad cat lady.
What did it used to mean? What are you talking about?
What was a cat daddy before? Shouldn't tell you. So now we move on to the main thing. And for the most part, this guy here, MJF, always opens a pay-per-view. At least that's the way it's been for the past year. If he's on the pay-per-view, he opens the show. So they're going to open with a banger of Will Ospreay versus MJF for the AEW American Championship. Editor's note here, it was the International Championship until they decided to build up for an American Invasion of London.
Yeah.
And he changed the title's name through the Intercontinental title or International, whatever it is. Whatever it isn't the championship from WWE, which I believe it's. Oh, look at this. We got some talk here. What's going on? My prediction tonight is Ricochet turning heel on Will Ospreay, hitting the recoil after he... Wait a minute. What is Ricochet? Isn't even in this match. Oh, we got us a bot, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Here's the second one. It's the same thing. Look at that.
a second one.
A third one.
A third one.
How
That's-
is
Need a
there
favor.
bots talking wrestling? Who would do that to a poor fucking computer? Program it to talk about wrestling. Jesus Christ.
After he loses against MJF and joined Don Callis' family last month, he told Ospreay, this is not even true. It's not, it's...
Why does it read like mumblecore?
Who set this up? Like, who was like, I'm gonna create a chat bot that just goes into YouTube videos and talks shit about wrestling?
Commas and periods, please, for the love of God. That is one sentence.
Look at that. There is a capital letter at the end of the word heel.
Every first word almost is capitalized here. It's making my brain hurt.
Oh yeah, look at
My goodness. And it's what it's saying is not, it doesn't even make sense. It
No.
does not even make sense.
Typical wrestling fan. Okay.
Typical bot. What do the Russians have? Why are they targeting AEW? That's the question. Why are the bots targeting AEW?
A new Russiagate. Is this where all their viewership comes from? Are they bot farming views?
That is crazy. Insane. Am I still echoing? Am I still echoing? What happened here? I joined the hall. Okay. So, anyway, I believe that Ospreay will win regardless of the shenanigans.
Yeah.
I got to get in here. Why is that?
Regardless of what Takarara World here has to say.
Takarara World? Is that the name of it? Takarara? I wasn't even paying attention to that. Hang on.
Takarara World.
Takarara. Sounds like a Lady Gaga lyrics.
Right?
Takarara. It's not showing up on mine. Hey, Pops. That might be yours. I was going to YouTube to block them, but you know what? They may be on the Madness Network.
that's a pop bot.
Ooh. Pop bot, pop bot.
Pops, you got a bot. That's crazy, a pop bot. Holy smokes. Let me go over there real quick.
This is honestly the first time I've ever seen like a bot talk about wrestling. This is crazy to me.
Yes, there it is.
I would say it still needs work.
Yeah, whoever did this, you really need to refine your program.
Let me see.
This must be the free software he's using.
All right, let me label it misinformation and
You
move
gotta pay
on.
extra for punctuation.
Mr.
apparently.
Information. Don't assume it's gender
Remove that.
or its marital status.
And then we'll hide the user on this channel. See what happens next.
Uh-oh.
Bye, Takara World.
All right. Over on the Madness Network, we've taken care of this guy.
Get
Who
their
did not
thing
show.
off the screen now.
Yeah, get out of
Or
here.
else they live on to their...
We'll replace him with
highlighted
real
chat.
peoples.
Yes.
Bry, good morning, Bry. Reply saying, prove you're not a bot by clicking on the traffic lights. It is afternoon. We're about an hour away from the show, the pre-show.
Alan.
It has better grammar than me. I didn't know we had negative Bry. Or who's that? Bizarro Bry. That's who it was.
Bizarro Bry.
Bizarro Bry. All right. Now let me go back over here so I can monitor my own feed. So yeah, it took less than a few weeks for MJF to build up this match with this guy right here, this cat
Osprey.
with Osprey.
Yes.
And everybody had been wanting Osprey to challenge for the World Heavyweight title and take it on in his hometown of London, bruv. And
Is his hometown really London?
bruv,
I bet it's
Yeah.
like Cambridge or something.
it probably is, bruv. But
In it.
yeah, I think he'll win. But I don't think. Yes, I think he'll win. And
Is this,
MJF will move on to the next thing.
This is just a regular match, right? Like no gimmicks or anything. Just a one-on-one, right?
Darn
it's
Landon.
not like. I mean, it's not like a no DQ or anything like that, right? Just
No, it's a regular match, but he's still going to cheat anyway. He's going to kick him in the nuts and use his
Sure.
gold diamond ring. But
Maybe he'll be topical and pull out a machete.
I think he'll probably pull out the. I don't think he'll be that topical, no. But I think he
What's
will
going on
pull
with
out.
machete? Wait, what? I'm missing the topic.
You'll have
Oh,
to look
those-
that up later, Charles.
Okay.
I don't.
Oh, those British people are cut ups.
Yeah. They're having some fun
Oh.
over there.
Oh.
And we have the casino gauntlet.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, here's the thing about the casino gauntlet. They've been trying to do this casino thing for since the very beginning.
Yes.
Battle royals,
Yes.
over the tops, and this and that. And they finally hit upon a gauntlet match, which means that the first pin wins, but every few seconds, somebody gets introduced into the match. So it starts off with two people,
Mhm.
and then it's three people, and then it's a four-way, and then it's like a battle royal style type match. However, it's still the first person to get a pin.
It's very interesting. That seems it's not that convoluted, but it's almost at the barrier of like where TNA was with the reverse ladder matches.
How do you
instead-
reverse?
Well, instead of taking the belt down, you have to put it up.
You put the ladder like a big V.
I remember when Dustin Rhodes was in a match on WCW, where they were fighting on the back of an 18-wheeler
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
driving down a highway.
And he was fighting, I can't remember what the guy's name was in WCW, but he was formerly, I think it was Axe from Demolition and also the Repo Man.
Yes.
And if I'm pretty sure his name in WCW at the time was like Big Bully or Big Black Bully or something like
Yes.
that. Something.
The,
It was something stupid.
Hang on, let me. Bry Chavez here is asking whether or not we're going to be showing the videos here on our channel while we're talking here, and the answer is no,
impatient too,
because we don't want to be demonetized or taken down. However, you can watch the the pre-show at the top of the next hour, and let me put it here in the chat for you guys so that you can watch it at that time.
Yes, because it is free on YouTube.
It is free on YouTube, and we'll be talking about it, but we're not going to be showing it because we like being on YouTube sometimes.
Sometimes.
And yes, and we are also on the Madness Comic Network, and we don't want to get them demonetized either. So that's why we're not going to be showing anything as far as clips or anything like that. However, we will be talking about it there. So
but check with Takara World; they may be showing it over there.
Yes,
Yeah,
and much love to you back, Bry Chavez. So there's going to be a lot of people showing up here, and I think it's going to make it interesting because there's a lot of people in a lot of different stories who are going after a lot of different belts, including Hangman Adam Page, who may show up trying to go after Swerve Strickland at some future date because the winner will get a guaranteed world title shot. However, I do think that they just signed him this week, Ricochet, and I predicted this weeks ago that Ricochet would show up in the Casino Battle Gauntlet match. So I think at some point it will start. So you do have Orange Cassidy starting in at number 1. He's the only one guaranteed to be in the match altogether. So that much we know. So it just really depends on who shows up. I think there's going to be some local guys that are going to show up. I think some people from Rev Pro Wrestling are going to show up to get that local pop and cheer. So it's going to be quite the interesting 30-minute match, I believe. There's not as many. There's not like 15 matches. So it's kind of interesting.
There's 15 people in that match.
Yeah,
absolutely. Speaking of 15 people, there's a Trios Championship ladder match, which has 4 teams in it. And here's the thing, okay? It's the Patriarchy versus the Bang Bang Gang, who used to be called Bullet Club Gold, but that didn't stick so well. Versus the House of Black, who is a group of white people, and the Blackpool Combat Club, who is no longer from Blackpool, and Pac. Okay, now why is this interesting to me? Okay, this is interesting to me because Pac was originally going to challenge for this title with the Lucha Brothers, who are now rumored to go to WWE and have been written off of TV. However, he is from London or England. You know, it's an island. It's small, so everybody's from London.
Yeah.
It's like saying somebody's from Texas, and it could be from a number of different places. You know,
my exes.
Yes, all my exes live in Texas, and they still don't see me because it's a big place. So he wanted his Wembley moment, as he was saying. Now, the Blackpool Combat Club includes one person in particular that is not listed here, and that is Daniel Bryanson, whatever they're calling him this week. He is facing Swerve in the main event for the title. And his stipulation in that match is that if he loses, he will no longer wrestle, which means that the Blackpool Combat Club is down one person if he loses, and because Pac is down 2 people, we've got 2 trios teams that are basically put together for this match. A bunch of oddballs, if you say. Some people that weren't involved in the build-up to this match, so you say. So it'll be a surprise when Pac and the Blackpool Combat Club take home the trios title for the feel-good win. The surprise win, even. Because they are some people who are missing some people. And like any good romance movie, 2 people that are missing some other people find each other in adversity.
Yes.
So it's kind of like a romance story with violence and ladders.
All right. I'm sold.
Or the autobiography of Sid and Nancy. So here we have the bathroom break of Jericho with his FTW championship. Important note here is that Hook has been all about the FTW championship since that was his dad's belt that his dad brought into the place, and he took over from his dad. And this has been the only thing that he's been about. So there are two crutches here, okay? There's Jericho needing to be on every pay-per-view, and there's Hook, who needs a belt that was created by his dad in order to be relevant. And both of them need to be rid of both, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay? So at first I thought Hook was going to win for the feel-good win. However, if you watched Collision last night, you heard Cardiff in Wales, which is not London, and it's not England, booing Hook, the babyface, and cheering Big Bill, the heel. No matter what he tried flipping them the bird, telling them to F off, and they started cheering, "We still love you," to Big Bill. And every time he did something to menace the little man, they cheered with absolute joy and love in their hearts. And this threw everybody off their game, but it didn't matter because the crowd was so entertaining, loving on Big Bill. He is over like Rover. You would think that he was a really bad comedian in France, the way they loved him. I'm comparing the lack of talent and the fact that they love him for no reason. So it, is that going to carry? Is that kind of hate going to carry over for Hook when he faces Jericho? And Jericho stood on the table at the end of the match after the beatdown and after Hook won to hold up his belt to see if he could leech some of that hate love for himself off of his protege, Big Bill, the Redwood, and got nothing. Didn't even get boos. Didn't get any cheers. He was just dead in the water. So we've got, he was a fire extinguisher for all the heat, which is something you don't want to see in somebody who's, going to be, let's see here. Wales is where Wrexham is the club Ryan Reynolds purchased. And Rob McElhenney. White people.
Wales is like west of London.
Yeah, I need white people's help with this word. I'm Mexican.
I got nothing.
McElhenney? I don't know.
Gesundheit. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this crowd treats these two people of meh. I mean, it's like watching the Zack stand there and not move while the world spins around them. That's a Dr. Seuss reference for those who don't know. So I sheepishly move on to the next thing. AEW World Tag Team Titles, the Young Bucks versus FTR versus the Acclaim. FTR for the win.
Yay.
Yeah. AEW World I think these guys are on their way out, is what it is. FTR, they keep talking about how they've only got about 4 or 5 years left in them. So if they're going to go out, they're going to go out on top, I think.
Too many FTs.
Yes.
FTW, FTR, FTC,
FTP.
F this crowd. FTP.
And then you have AEW World Championship Swerve Strickland versus Bryan Danielson in a title versus career match. If Swerve loses, he loses his title. If Danielson loses, he gives up wrestling for good. Now, does anybody remember the match The Undertaker had with who's that big hulking guy that we no longer talk about because he was named in the lawsuit along with the the others.
Vince McMahon.
No, the wrestler.
Hogan.
No, he was not mentioned in the Vince McMahon thing, which is
Lyndon
surprising. No, the former UFC guy.
Oh, Brock Lesnar.
Yes, Brock Lesnar. Yes, Brock Lesnar faced.
Brock. Sorry.
Oh, I wasn't going to step on you. Go ahead.
No, I can't. Mike, it's too early for that kind of voice.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Bummer. Yeah, that's going to go on for a second. Don't mind me. That's just my alarm for medication.
Take your meds.
Yeah.
I'm fine. It takes a while to kick in. So, what I think is going to happen here is the whole with the Undertaker. He had that run where he was undefeated at WrestleMania for like forever. His streak.
Yeah.
And then there was this complete shock. Oh, look at that. This guy is that guy from It's Always Sunny. So the one who looks short bus-ish, I think. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. The Undertaker's streak, they wanted somebody else to beat it. Nobody was expecting Brock Lesnar to beat the streak. And he did, and there was shock and dismay and horror in the eyes of the fans. And I think that's what they're building to here. See, traditionally, when somebody had a retirement match, the old guy would put the new guy over.
Yes.
And he would retire and put his boots down and walk away after being defeated one last time. And that was the tradition. That's the way it went. The way Sting went out was not the way that it normally goes. Out on top and then retiring the belt. That's not usually what happens. So I think what we're doing here is we're hiding the retirement match of Bryan Danielson. And I think he's going to win or lose in a shocking match against Swerve Strickland. I think he'll take a bunch of abuse. He'll have a what do you call that thing when they come back?
Zombie.
No. In sports terms, comeback. That's what it is. He'll have a comeback.
What is that thing when they come back? Oh, yeah, it's a comeback. That's
Yes.
what they call it.
I'm having a stellar morning. That's what it is.
I think it's time for the meds.
Yeah, he's I can't really see him, even if he does lose this match, really staying out of wrestling.
No,
What is he, 38?
38 with a broken neck and is in need of surgery. So, I think what's going to happen, he'll probably wind up being the booker, I think is what's going on.
They could use one of those.
Yeah.
Yes. And what's the guy who owns the company? What's his? I do need that.
Tony
Hold on.
Khan.
Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Yeah,
Khan job?
Khan. Yep, Tony Khan job.
Mm.
Now would be a perfect time to have a clip of William Shatner yelling, Khan! Oh, gosh. This is going to be very interesting, I think.
Yeah. They put so many people in these cards. It's laborious.
You know, I wonder, like, I wonder if it makes sense for, like, the price point for a ticket to these events, maybe? Like, are you getting more, are you getting all this value for the price? Is it really value?
I think it's like Rosales said, you got to put all these people you're paying on the screen.
Yeah.
It's less about the ticket price and more about a return on investment.
Yeah. No, you're right. Absolutely.
So he's the guy from Always Sunny.
Yes. I don't think it was the short bus looking one. I think it's the more tall, kind of built looking one.
Huh. Built
I
like
think.
what? A short bus?
No, built like a regular bus.
Like a regular bus. Now, here's what's interesting, okay? After they announced this, all these matches. Oh, wait, there's more.
Oh,
But
black
wait,
and white girl.
there's more.
But wait, there's more. Yes. AEW Women's Championship, Toni Storm versus Mariah May. My prediction is that there will be a new champ with the help of Mina Shirakawa. She's the booby Japanese wrestler who showed up a while back, and will probably show up again and be conflicted and cheer both of them on and be like, oh, whose side am I on? What's going on here? And then she'll help. And Toni Storm will lose the match, and her and Mariah May will kiss in the center of the ring in the blood of Toni Storm and run off into the sunset. And make a lot of straight people uncomfortable.
No, if it's two women, it's not as bad.
Well, it never used to be, didn't it, man? Back in the 80s and 90s. Oh, wait, I'm going too far. Okay, so TNT Championship is a coffin match where Darby All In is fighting Jack Perry. And I predict... yes, Cry Me a River. This is the match I think CM Punk will be live tweeting about. And I think Perry's going to retain through shenanigans. And I believe shenanigans is the word of the day.
It's also the bar and... Oh, never mind. CEO.
Yes, versus the DMD. And this match will be as exciting as the DMV.
Yeah.
At least something gets done at the DMV.
Yes.
This is a take a nap match, not even a bathroom break.
While the commentators will be calling it as if somebody has just crossed into the DMZ. So that's even the jokes are lame. I can't help it. Monet will retain through shenanigans. I believe her current assistant will jump in. Good morning, sir. Good morning. How are you?
Good, I guess, yeah.
Good. Are you better? Are you feeling better, buddy?
Yeah, it's day by day. Yeah, feeling a bit better today.
Glad to hear you. Glad to have you up.
Not after this AEW stream.
Yes. There's be plenty of time for naps. You got any words on how you feel this is going to go with these two, Mercedes Moné and Dr. Britt Baker?
Yeah, I think she'll retain.
As insightful as ever, my friend. Yes.
Yeah.
I think she will retain. I think there's going to be shenanigans, and I believe that in the post match, you're going to see Camille beating down Britt Baker, and that her old ex-friend Jamie Hayter will come in to make the save and build a feud with Camille. So that's a very long shot. There's been no word on any type of time period for her recovery. She's Jamie Hayter's been out for close to a year now, I think.
Damn. What was the injury she had? I don't even remember.
They said it was her arm.
Ow.
And they
break it?
No, it was not broken. No, it was like some sort of separation.
Ooh.
Might have been some kind of ligament thing.
Yeah, ouchie.
You know, here's the thing about Jamie Hayter, and this is what caught my eye. Believe it or not, it was a move.
Lung capacity?
No. You know, people do the flying body press. They jump and they do a cross body, and they land on the person. The person catches them and then falls backwards, right? Yeah. That's usually how that's done. The way Jamie Hayter would take it is she would brace for them to impact, and then she would jump up and kick her legs forward.
Yes.
And so they would both come down, and she would land flat on her back.
Ow.
With the person, making them look absolutely incredible in the move. Okay, yes. So the flying body press, and that would happen in the ring. The great thing about it is that she would also do that outside the ring.
Ooh.
So when somebody comes running off the apron at her with a crossbody, she would do the exact same move, whether it was concrete or padding or whatever it was. And it was just very, very impressive looking.
Get it in while you can.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, talk about all in. She was, you know.
Unfortunately, it's not sustainable.
You know, whether it was Nyla Rose or one of the dainty Japanese chicks, she did the exact same thing. And she would do that when, what is her name? Thunder Rosa would come off the corner. So she'd be flying off the corner with that cross body, jumping off the top of it to the outside of the ring, and Hayter would hit it exactly the same way, no matter who it was. And then she gets taken out with this arm injury. She has to lose the title. She was the women's champion at the time, and lost it to Toni Storm or whoever. And she hasn't been back. It's kind of been a lot like the Big E situation when it comes to, nobody's saying anything and nobody's bringing any kind of time period up. Nobody's saying anything about what's going to happen. So, you know, this being my prediction, it's like maybe 5%. Okay. If it happens, the place is going to go nuts. It's going to be an incredible pop. If it doesn't happen, you shouldn't really expect it to, because I think she's really hurt badly.
Damn.
And has been for about a year. So, but I still predict that for the end of the match. I still think that Monet's going to retain. I think Britt Baker's going to be putting her over because she's going to be here for another 2.5 years. So she's got to. So
got to get that money they paid her.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get that money's worth.
And the interesting thing is that All In for next year is going to be in Texas, not inland.
You said, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna get a second mortgage on the house and go see me some wrestling.
It's worth it. There's probably going to be like 30 matches.
Yes, there probably will. And you know, on the downside, half of them are going to be Von Erichs.
And not the good ones either, because they're all dead.
No, Lacey's going to make a comeback.
Sorry.
Who's sad about that? Who's sad about that? Was that Charles sad? Charles was sad about that joke? That joke died by its own hand.
That reminds me. Go see The Iron Claw if you haven't seen it.
That's a brilliant movie.
It is.
Yeah, but they're missing one. They're missing one.
Yes,
Spoiler alert.
And the one they're missing, I'm pretty sure died in my home city.
Man.
Yeah.
Why do they keep wrestling? They all die.
If we're talking about the little one that got accidentally electrocuted by a trailer and then fell face first in the snow, suffocated.
No, we're not talking about that little one. We're talking about the other little one who had asthma and brittle bones.
Oh my God, it's a wrestling family. What is happening?
I don't know.
Well,
but yeah, I can take a claim to that little one. We got the first little one.
Yes, you got the first one. Then they moved to Texas. And
only in Buffalo do you die in the snow.
By drowning?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my goodness, we should be demonetized.
Probably.
Sorry,
Pops.
You'll find him as Bob, your number one goon on Twitter.
Yeah, come follow me, please.
Come follow him. I'm sure he'll be able to respond to you as quickly as possible. So.
Oh, I absolutely do. I don't have many followers, so please come follow me.
That's at Bob, your number one goon.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. So they won't be in England, and here's a conspiracy theory for you. SummerSlam for 2026 has been announced for WWE. SummerSlam this year has already happened. Yes. No word has come out on whether or not SummerSlam will be happening anywhere.
False.
In 2025. False? Is that false?
I don't know.
No. I believe that SummerSlam 2025 will be happening at Wembley Stadium in August. And that is why All In had to happen in July in Texas in 2025.
When was the last time? Was it 92 SummerSlam, the last time that they were in Wembley?
I don't recall.
Oh, yeah, the British Bulldog versus Bret Hart, right?
Yeah. I believe that was
it's a
maybe
long
like the
time ago.
only time they were in Wembley.
Yeah, and so I think they wanted to disrupt the system. I think WWE is still stuck in the old territory mindset when it comes to battling them, like they are WCCW or something. Oh, Pops is pregnant.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He says, "Sorry, I'm late." That's a
sure it's
pregnancy
mine?
joke. Yeah. We'll have to ask Maury Povich. I'm really old. Good morning, Pops. Good morning, Pops. We're joking and having fun. We talked about the deaths of the Von Erichs. It's been a great show. But that's what's happening in sports.
Entertainment.
Let's see what Cole has to say about these particular matches. Cole, you got anything to say about the 10-man Dustin Rhodes Texas versus White Trash?
Not really. I do agree with the predictions here, though. Yeah.
Oh, good. That's awesome. You got anything to say about Willow Nightingale?
Yeah, not really. Again, I've been out of the loop with AEW lately, and WWE. I haven't really been watching wrestling. But
she's
sorry.
still dangerous.
Yeah. See the new Nia Jax, or
Yes. You know what? I thought maybe she was green, that she'd only been wrestling for a couple of years when they first brought her in, because she was making so many rookie mistakes and being dangerous and endangering other people. She's the one who power bombed Julia Hart through a table, and she landed on the table while Julia Hart landed on the concrete.
great.
But it turns out she'd been wrestling for 10 years by that time. And
nice.
so she's just careless and dangerous is what she is.
You scrub! Oh, did I
Good.
say that out loud? I'm sorry.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
What's
Good morning.
happening, everybody?
What's going on, Pops?
What's going on?
I'm sorry I'm late, but Sunday morning I have to do all kinds of stuff before I can come out and go live. So.
Oh yeah, and that's fine. You know, my father-in-law used to sit down, take a dump, have a coffee and a cigarette, all at the same time.
I do
jokes,
not take
people.
coffee in the bathroom. I don't take comics in there either, just so you know.
Oh yeah,
No
they
fecal mist on the comics I sell people. I promise you. Okay?
just the mouthwash and the toothbrushes. So.
Oh, no, we lost Charlie.
Oh, he'll be back.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure. Unless he won't. It just depends on if he got swatted. Cole, how do you feel about the American Championship?
I think MJF will win.
Ooh.
I hope. I like MJF. I didn't used to, but I do now. I don't know why.
Well, he's this generation's Roddy Piper, I believe. So.
Yeah, he's 100% dick, and I like that in wrestling. You know? I mean, even to the fans. Even somebody at the airport comes up to get a selfie with him, and he raps on him, man. I love it. That's what it's supposed to be. Stay in character.
Stays in character.
Yeah, he holds on to the kayfabe. I like that too, as well.
He may not be acting. You never know. Cole, you got any predictions on the Casino Gauntlet match?
Oh. Okay, actually, I might actually have to change my prediction for the last one then, because I forgot that Ricochet was showing up for this. If that's the case, then they'll probably do that, and then they'll overhype that match and do the same flip shit that people went crazy over for whatever reason. Get one.
I think there's a future match between Will Ospreay and Ricochet to call back to the Dragon Gate match that they had. But I do think that's maybe 6 months out. So I think a good debut of Ricochet would be right about now, and then they can forget about him for a little while as they start to wrap up some of the other storylines they got going on.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, they don't mind the long form storytelling in AEW. So
Yeah, well, I don't know everybody who's in this gauntlet, so I don't know if it's announced or if it's just random.
no, it hasn't been announced yet, but you can kind of guess that maybe Hangman Adam Page will be in this. Some of the people that have shown up on some of the other programming in London that weren't in matches on either Dynamite or Collision, but still showed up, they'll probably be in this match. Like Action Andretti, he showed up in London, but he wasn't in a match, but he was there. So he'll probably show up. Big Bill may be in it, or the other guy, the Bad Apple, whatever they call him these days. So,
you guys.
Sure.
When it comes to little guys like Ricochet, do you guys miss the X division?
It's like a cruiserweight division sometimes.
Remember when they hung those ladders in the X across the top of the?
Like Ultimate X for TNA, yes.
Oh, dude, that's where all these little guys should be. Every one of them.
Yeah, but when you label them like that and don't include them with the rest of the big guys, you kind of make it seem like an exhibition midget match.
When Ricochet beats Braun Strowman, it kind of seems like an exhibition fake match.
Well, it's all kind of fake. Yeah,
But what I mean? It's like that's like saying we're going to. That's like saying ahead of time, look, we're going to let this little guy beat this big guy. We know it would never happen, but we're going to let it happen for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
I mean, we watched it for a decade with Rey Mysterio, and nobody really complained, though.
I did. I didn't like it then either. I should be in the X division. I mean,
yeah.
Well, for him, he would have been in the Mex division.
With the X division, I thought this was perfect. Because it would take away that we know who's going to win or how badly they're writing the story. One or the other. When you put guys the same size in the ring, you don't really know.
You kind of compare that to, it's like having the intergender matches for me. When you have an X division, it's like intergender. You bring you're separating them out so much that they don't count for anything unless they're fighting each other. It's kind of like Little League, The X division becomes the cruiserweight division becomes a Little League. The X division becomes a Little League, and it's like a minor league for wrestling. Yeah, they're good, they're awesome, but if you put them in the ring with the
divisions, they got to quit. You can't look at it like that. You got to look at it the way boxing does.
Well,
I don't look at the welterweight champion any less than I look at the heavyweight champion. They're champions.
Yeah, but what it comes down to is that the Vince McMahon style booking was always that anyone under 5'11" is a midget. And that means that everybody on the main roster had to be, 6'11" or taller. And so you had all of these basketball players on steroids wrestling, and when you get somebody with actual talent who worked the indies come in there, they look like an X division wrestler. Mike Awesome was a giant in ECW, and when he went to WWE, Mike Awesome just became Mike.
Yeah,
because
and then went to WCW and became part of the fucking Partridge Family or whatever the fuck. He come out in that stupid bus and shit. Like holy shit!
And he was average sized. He was not the the big giant monster Mike Awesome.
No, he was kind of letting himself go at that point.
And I'm not saying that you separate them completely, but when it comes, there should be a championship that the big guys can't touch.
Yes, it's called the women's title.
No. I mean, come on. Seriously, there should be titles that, EYI and all these guys would have a chance as a singles wrestler to win, and they're not.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, that's part of the reason why Ronda Rousey never faced what was her name, Android something or other. They were in two different weight classes, and Ronda never gained the weight to face this chick. And when the chick started to lose her weight to be in Ronda's weight class. Ronda retired.
Yeah, are we talking about that? Are we talking about the one that isn't necessarily a woman, or
No.
okay?
No,
There's a couple of those.
she was all woman. She, but not all women are pretty.
We all knew Ronda wasn't indestructible when Holly kicked her in the head. All right.
Yeah. It's just that nobody had the chance. Kind of like Mike Tyson. If you knock them out within the first 3 seconds, you never get to have to endure a punch.
Exactly. Holly was smart. She kicked her in the head before she could get caught in the armbar.
Absolutely. Because she would pop your elbow out of socket. She wouldn't hesitate.
Oh, Ronda's badass, no doubt.
Yeah.
But all them chicks that do that are badasses, or they wouldn't be doing it.
Yes. Yes. So, and then we moved on to this, Cole. We talked about the trios match, which is a fatal 4-way trios ladders match, which sounds like way too many stipulations in one match.
Way too many people in the ladder match.
Cole, you got any ideas on who's going to take home the title?
I think he said be right back in the chat, so he might be away for a moment.
Oh, I did not see that. I didn't look up to the corner there. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
That is a lot of people in a ladder match, so it really is.
Somebody's gonna get
It really is.
Somebody's gonna get really hurt.
If you're we got some viewers overseas and across the pond, if you will. And this is going to be a little bit of a long pay-per-view. So I know when let me do this real quick. When it came down to filming Aliens, James Cameron had issue with tea time when it came to union workers taking breaks in the middle of scenes because the tea cart would just make its way into the set. They'd be filming something, they'd have fog all over the place, and there'd be a red light going, and then all of a sudden the doors would open, light would come flooding in, and there's the old lady with the tea cart, and everybody would just stop what they were doing and have tea because it was tea time.
Didn't he say he'd never make another movie over there?
I think he did. So, Bri, if you would, maybe you can tell us what happens if this pay-per-view runs into tea time.
They put the pay-per-view on hold.
Is the pay-per-view going to go on hold? Because I know
break intermission.
Definitely, there's a union in so they're working with the union crew out there. So what's going to happen?
It's going to be funny, man. They're they're not going to cut the show off, but they might do some kind of dumb intermission where it's just announcers talking or doing taped interviews while everybody else is on a break.
Yeah.
What I find extremely weird is as I'm looking at my TV screen here and I see that we are 2 minutes from going live. Oh, actually, they're going live now, it seems, as I just got an ad. But strangely, on my TV, it shows that the pay-per-view starts at 4 p.m.
No, it starts in an hour.
That's what's so weird to me, because on YouTube, it's showing pay-per-view start time of 4 p.m.
4 p.m. their time.
Yes.
They're 8 hours ahead.
They're 4 p.m. in London, I believe.
Yeah, London
which is 8 hours ahead of me.
Yes.
Ahead of you. No, I'm saying they're just putting up local time as what time it's starting.
That's why I'm confused, because it can't start at 4 p.m. for me, because that means the pre-show's 3 hours.
Could be.
And if London is 8 hours ahead of me, that would mean it's 7 o'clock p.m. there right now. See where I'm going with all this?
No.
Oh, okay. Kitty!
They're 5 hours ahead of me, and that would make it 4 o'clock.
You guys hear me?
I see you.
I didn't. Was it?
Hi. Yeah, you can hear me. You should be able to hear me.
Oh, yeah, we hear you.
So, yeah, the pre-show is starting. So if you're going to be watching the pre-show with us, go to the link we placed in the chat and watch along.
Wrestling.
Wrestling, that's right.
Wrestling, Kitty, wrestling.
There it is in the private chat. I will send you the link there, Kitty, to watch it on your YouTube. If you have multiple screens for gaming and streaming, you can do that as well.
Okay, they're only 5 hours ahead. That's why it's 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock their time. Okay, I'm here now. I'm good.
I figured you'd join us. You did.
Yeah,
Did you join the land of the living?
Yeah, I had to look at a world clock here because I have some people I talk to over in the UK, and I always assume everybody's 8 hours ahead of me because they're 8 hours ahead.
You could have asked Siri or whoever the digital servant is in your house.
Fuck that bitch.
Digital servant.
So I do have a question. Why is there somebody in the chat over there on that channel that's like spamming Becky Lynch's name?
Who's spamming Becky? Where?
In the chat on that link, on that AEW.
Oh, yes.
Oh, on their shit. Oh, okay.
Why are they? Is Becky supposed to show up there or what?
No, Becky is a free agent right now. She's doing her vacation thing and spending time with her child.
That's right.
Her husband just recently renewed his contract with WWE, and everybody expects her to go back to WWE.
Nobody in there for this pre-show.
That's what I was saying. It was like, did I miss
Oh, wow.
It's fucking
What a
empty.
turnout, guys. What a turnout.
So this is what happens at tea time.
Yeah.
Is that Jeff Jarrett? Isn't he in the gauntlet match?
Is he really? Jeff Jarrett's in the gauntlet?
I don't know if he is or not.
No.
So
Where's
yeah,
the best wrestle?
we're the best wrestle. That's the new thing. Is what they that's what they say now. And every now and then somebody cutting a promo will just come out and say that. He'll just go like, well, "I'm here because this is where the best wrestle," and they drop the cue card, you know, and.
That's pretty funny.
So Bryce says, interesting fact about breaks over here. Different channels on TV had to put ads on at different times because when the ads came on, people would put the kettle on at the same time, and it was much for...
Too much for the power grid.
to handle?
Wow.
Yeah, because we use kettles. Okay, the English and the South Africans use kettles to make their tea and coffee. They don't use microwaves.
It's exactly 1601. They use the military time, I guess, in the London.
God.
So,
In the London.
In the London, that's right.
You know, I gotta get that gibberish, Bri.
Isn't London Zulu time? Isn't that the center, the beginning and the end of the time for the day? Starts in London, goes all the way around, ends in London.
Well, I do believe that England believes everything starts with them.
Yes, that's what I mean. I'm pretty sure that's Zulu time. 00 hours would be London to start a day.
So yeah, they're talking about the big 16-man tag match, in the 0 hour coming up, as well as the Willow Nightingale match against Chris Statlander. We just went through our predictions.
Yeah, this is South African.
There is a South African?
Yeah.
What was his name?
No, he's just spamming. Kanyisa Simelela is spamming South African flags, so I'll spam some as well.
Oh, okay, cool. Don't interact with our people, but yeah, sure. All them strangers over there in the. I'm sure our people would enjoy a flag there, Kitty.
Okay.
Multiple screens. Hey, Pops,
it's not giving me Africa, the flag. Anyway, sorry.
Well, ours is in America, so our YouTube. I wonder if they're different.
Okay.
I wonder if YouTube has different rules for different regions.
They do.
What fucking time is it?
They do. I've gotten more than one notification about that. Cannot be shown in these regions.
Zero latitude is Greenwich.
Yeah.
Is it Greenwich or Greenwich?
Greenwich.
Somebody correct me in the comments there.
Greenwich.
This is what I copy pasted, and it says Zeta.
That's what I was saying. That's where the day begins.
Yeah. So wherever in your YouTube zone, it says za 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 za. I wish I had a faster tongue. That would have sounded awesome if I could do it like at the yeah.
Look at that tongue. Have you seen that dog?
I'm once again confused because the TV is telling me that the pay-per-view start time is 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
So that means this pre-show is 2 hours.
Okay.
All right.
They got to give people time to show up.
I guess.
Apparently,
nobody's there now.
No, they must be running people through one of them metal detectors.
Yeah.
And have like 2 gates open.
Yeah, I was just gonna say one gate entrance is open. Everybody's just in one line.
I got to the. We went to go see Raw this year, and we showed up an hour ahead of time. In Dallas downtown traffic, and we stood in line for about an hour, and the show started while we were still getting through the metal detector, and it made sense to me after going through that why there's like 15 minutes of promos and packages at the beginning of Raw, because like 80% of their audience is still outside waiting in line to get in. So that was kind of amusing. And when you're watching the show on TV and somebody gets their intro and they go right to commercial,
yes,
and then you come back from the commercial and they're still doing the intro, they stop the music. The wrestler comes out and they're doing their thing. Yeah, this, yeah, that, la, 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 la. The music stops and then they just go talk to somebody at a table and get a cigarette or whatever. And then, once the 30 seconds is almost up or 3 minutes and they're coming back to the show, they jump up on the apron, they get dust off a little bit, and then the music hits. Yeah. And they're back at it. So it was interesting to get a glimpse at the behind the scenes of the production of a live event.
Honestly, I wonder if that's like, because I've been to a bunch of live events and I've never seen that.
You've never seen that?
I've never seen them stop an entrance and pause it.
Really? Because that's the way they did it in Dallas.
I've seen it come out when cameras were off.
Women in dresses time.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I've really seen is when you can tell that they're in mid-match when they go to a commercial break, because it's just a fucking rest hold for 3 minutes. Just gonna sit the guy down in a reverse chin lock in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, well, the matches kept going when they went to commercial.
Yeah, but I've never seen an entrance stop. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
My son went to SummerSlam, not this last one, but the one before that was up here at Ford Field in Detroit, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, when he got in and got to their seats, by the time they had gotten in and got to their seats, the first match was Apple. Okay, and they had floor seats. They weren't like up in the nosebleeds or anything. They had floor seats.
And they saw
that, a couple of times you could tell they went to commercial, the camera lights would go off, but they'd still bring in another person. Like it, and then they went to a house show, which was totally different. The wrestlers are talking to the fans, they're reacting to the cat calls from the crowd, and it's totally different. If you're going to go see one, go to a house show. You'll have way more fun.
Kitty, what you eating there?
Peanuts, satay, chicken, and you can see all the bags that are in my kitchen. Stir fry and udon noodles. Very nice.
Udon.
Ooh. That looks good.
It is very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes,
I made it myself.
Awesome.
I didn't order it. It's not who is at the door. I made it.
There you go. Kitty leveled up and learned a new skill. You ever see them video games where it's like, you just learned a new recipe? Ha!
There you go.
What she did there is she discovered a new recipe and tried it out and earned some points.
Look, is it a cheat? It's probably a cheat that I got a meal, like a HelloFresh kind of thing. Mm-hmm. That's a cheat.
Not a cheat. No.
Kind of. Not really. It's kind of, but not really. I'm still blown away with Blue Wizard Meridian time.
I'd show you guys what I'm eating, but I got no teeth and it ain't pretty. So, you know, don't want to see me eat. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I really want to see that.
I got to say happy birthday to my mom. She's 86 today.
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy
Pop
birthday.
Mom.
The
86.
last time she came to town, she asked me, she was going shopping to make a dinner for us, right? She's like, can you eat corn on the cob? And I'm like, it ain't pretty.
It don't sound good, but it's cool.
When you don't got teeth, eating corn on the cob's an adventure.
Oh, yeah.
It's flying in every different direction.
All your food is gummy food.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah. But yeah, man, she's 86. She had like beat cancer at 79. She had cancer.
Jeez.
Shit, good for her.
Wow. And everything. And she kicked all of its ass, and she is just as badass today as she was when she was a 20-year-old Marine.
Woo.
Very good. We
That's
should
awesome.
all be so lucky to
Kick-ass
live
mama.
to 86.
Mm.
You should get dental implants just to eat her corn.
Well, see, that's the next thing after I get my stomach thing fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Because the not having teeth has been a large part of why I've been going through this.
Oh,
You know,
it's all related, yeah.
not crushing my food up well enough. I had to learn to eat all over again once I actually went to the doctor and found out what was wrong. I had to learn how to eat all over again. But yeah. That's the next thing on the list is teeth.
It's like Kitty said. It's like Kentucky. It's all related.
Yes.
That's exactly what I said. Exactly what I
I'm
meant.
in Kentucky now. One of our showrunners lives in Kentucky.
Oh, look, more people showed up.
Did they?
Oh man, you know what that looked like. I can't say, but you know what that looked like.
No, absolutely not. We've got no clue.
My algorithm is going to be hilarious now.
Yeah, you're gonna get stuck with a whole bunch of wrestling shit.
They'll be
Yeah.
like, you like this? You spent so long working at it.
Cole's back. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No. You take
Welcome
your time,
back.
buddy. We're just blessed to have you here, buddy.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm just eating a salad.
Oh, good for you. You know, it's always healthy to eat a salad.
That actually sounds really good. I actually have some.
Pops can't have a salad unless it's blended.
Pops can have a salad.
I do mess with a salad, but man, that's a pain in the ass because lettuce don't crush up real well when you got.
No, it doesn't.
You know,
You just fold them and fold them and fold them and fold them.
no, I do the shred. I do like the shredded lettuce, like they put on tacos at Taco Bell.
Mm.
I can eat that kind of lettuce, no problem, right? But
Somehow
when
that
it's
tastes great. I think maybe it's because it tastes better because it's got more
Yeah.
surface area.
it's the better part of the lettuce too.
Mm.
Oh man,
Is Renee the middle lady? Because Renee is hot.
Yes, that is Renee Paquette, or Paquette, if you will. Paquette, or Paquet. That's Renee. And then you have Jeff Jarrett on one end, and RJ
Which
City
one's
on
the
the
red?
other.
Which one's red?
That's
Rich.
yeah, that's Jeff Jarrett right there in the glitter.
Look at all these excited fans in the background. Look at them all.
Look, wait! I was thinking about Pops.
I'll be right back. I gotta take this call. Hold on.
Yes,
Okay, you
sir.
go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh my god.
I don't think I could possibly be any ruder today.
Probably not.
I think that's cute, man.
That's
Oh
adorable.
shit.
Yeah.
We're in.
If it ain't my brother from a colored mother. How are you today, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Are you just waking up, bud?
You know it.
Oh,
Yeah,
or did
he's like
sleep?
still like this, you know, can't even see the screen.
Yeah, he's kind of still sleeping. He's a little groggy voice, but it's okay. Welcome,
I don't-
sir. Welcome.
I think he's been playing League all night. I don't think he's been in bed. That's
Is
I
that
have
true,
been.
Warren?
I have been actually.
Oh.
How many hours, Warren? How many hours did you put in?
About 4 or 5.
Oh, all right, not too bad.
Not too bad. How are you with teeth? Have you lost any?
No.
Good for you. So you can handle a salad?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Maybe some peanuts in your stir fry?
Oh, what salad are we talking about here?
I don't know. Cole had a salad. Kitty's eating peanut stir fry.
Cole didn't have a slaw?
Through a HelloFresh.
Oh, wow. Nice to see you, Kitty.
I got that joke, Kitty. That's very good. That was very good.
Thank you,
very good. Took me a second,
right
but that
over
was
my
very
head.
good.
Flew right over my head. I still don't get it.
You don't get it?
Coleslaw?
Coleslaw? He didn't have any slaw?
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You know what? I think it was.
I'm slower than
like
most today.
Joke my third grade teacher made.
I've been told I look like a third grade teacher or something.
Lady in a dress time. Okay.
Whoa! Is this where the Musa goes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right there in the casket. In the we lost Warren.
Oh no, he fell asleep already.
Let's see. We lost Charles. We lost Warren. We lost Pops because he has to do something.
Nobody wants to play with us.
Is it my food? It smells, doesn't it?
No, it's not the food. It's not the food. What smells is my attempt at humor. That's what it is.
We're scaring everybody away with bad jokes.
Bad jokes in wrestling this morning.
Yeah. I'm here to stay. Okay, so.
And women in dresses. That's
hell yeah. Hey, are we currently on the Rumble as well?
No, we are not doing Rumble right now because
all right.
got a whole bunch of things to deal with at the moment. So Rumble ain't one of them. So we're doing our best to stay on YouTube as long as we can here. And yeah, so if you're watching the pre-show, they just talked about the casket match, and if you're watching it on your DirecTV, they're still talking about it because of the 10-second delay. They have a delay on the television set so they can account for any accidental murders.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching on the YouTube, the All In pre-show has not yet gotten to anybody who's doing any kind of wrestling. They're talking all about things. We introduced the red sequin jacket. We have Jeff Jarrett in the middle wearing flowers is Renee Paquette.
Right.
And at the other end with a blaringly white jacket is RJ City.
Never heard of him.
That's right. I never heard of him. I can't add to it.
I mean,
make a joke about him.
He popped out of nowhere. Like
here's my question here, as they're talking about this lovely coffin match between Jack Perry and Darby Allin. How many more matches can Darby really do before he literally just before we get to the point where he does have to kill himself on camera?
37
for the match. I feel like we're almost there, right? The guy's jumped off a ladder backwards through glass. He's probably gonna jump and bang his back and blow a disc out when he does his coffin drop on a coffin and just hits the coffin because I'm sure Jack Perry wanted to make sure these were real coffins. Cry me a river. These are real.
The last pay-per-view Darby Allin was in, he dove off of a ladder that was in a ring onto a table that was handmade with chairs and a plate of glass.
Yeah.
And did his coffin drop, which is just landing flat on his back, through the glass onto the concrete floor that had just a little bit of a half-inch worth of padding on it, and wound up getting stitches in his back. After that, he decided he was going to go on sabbatical and climb a mountain.
And
wound up breaking his leg while he was out, breaking some bones in his toe after getting stitches in his back, and then wound up getting hit by a bus, which broke his nose. So, he came back to wrestling where it was safer.
Right, yeah, definitely safe.
He didn't climb Everest on.
Yeah. No, he didn't get to make that, right? He didn't get to make his Everest.
Yeah, maybe next year, and if he now loses his casket match and then falls off Everest, and they'll make it very ironic.
You know what? With the way he goes, man, he'd probably still live through that.
Probably, yeah.
Like this guy is like unkillable.
They're probably going to bring out some glass for this particular match so that CM Punk can live tweet about it. Because it is Jack Perry and Darby Allin. There's going to be a sheet of glass out here, and someone's going to go through it and maybe even yell "Cry Me a River" to keep the interest going.
Do you think if he was still alive that we would see Luke showing up at some of these events?
Luke?
Yeah.
Luke?
Jack's dad, Luke fucking Perry?
Oh, Luke Perry.
Yeah, Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Did you not know that they were father and son?
I did. I just didn't care.
When he's on wheels, he's roller derby. Did you see that? That's really good.
Where did you see that?
In the chat.
Oh, not our chat.
No, in the live chat on AEW.
Oh, I see. You need to claim those as your own, Kitty.
Nah. There's some girls on the screen.
Hell yeah.
Is that right?
Boobies and butts.
Ladies.
Boobies and butts.
Boom. Okay.
Ads and titties.
Barely.
Hey, actually,
listen, they've got muscles where it counts. That's why.
Those two women have personality.
No, this one. She's.
Yes, they call her the Brick House.
Is hair pulling allowed?
Not
technically, no.
Yeah.
It's you're supposed to get, when you pull hair, you're supposed to get a standing 5 count from the referee, who, if he gets to 5, you are technically disqualified. So they usually let go on the count of 4.
And if you're Daniel Bryan, you hold up your hand saying, "I have till 5."
Yes, you have to tell them, "I have till 5." You have to do that. I have a 5 count. Listen, even though the sport is mostly, predetermined, I still believe in the rules, and the rules need to apply. So I always get pissed off when I see a wrestling match that goes against what the actual rules of wrestling are, or a referee doesn't do what it's supposed to do.
The most annoying one for me is when I forgot which way it was around again, but how they always just mix up the order of the champion supposed to go like first or second. They always just like make it random for no reason, even though there's supposed to be only one way around it.
My biggest pet peeve is tag teams that don't actually hold onto the tag rope when they make their tag, which you're supposed to do. That's why there's a dangly rope in the corner. Because they're not allowed to just walk anywhere they want. In order to reach the tag, you have to be held onto that rope and have your hand out and be tagged and seen by the referee.
I forgot that you have to go off the top rope nowadays to be eliminated from the Rumble, so...
Yeah, and there's some people... I remember in WWE, there was a match that had a very, very self-aggrandizing Mexican wrestler masked, Mil Mascaras. He was in the Rumble, and he did not want to be eliminated by anybody, and because he didn't want to look weak. And he went back and forth with them, and finally decided that he was going to do the crossbody. So what he did was he threw somebody through the ropes. They landed on the outsides. He climbed up to the top rope, did a crossbody to the outside, and then tried to get back in, and the referee stopped him because he had eliminated himself.
See, that bothers me, because how can you eliminate yourself? Every rule of a Royal Rumble or a Battle Royal that involves anybody going over the top rope, and they make a point to say this, you must be thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the ground. Therefore, there is no such thing as a self-elimination.
There you go.
It drives me wild, because so many Royal Rumbles and Battle Royals where you've seen Macho Man was always horrible with this, at eliminating himself. He'd throw somebody through the middle ropes, and then he'd fucking jump, because he's so athletic, over the top rope to the floor like an asshole. And then the announcers would have to cover for it, and then he'd end up just getting back in the... So it never makes sense. You can't throw yourself out. I hate when they do that. He tossed somebody out, he walked over the ropes, let him come back in the match. Makes no sense. Why complicate it?
It's like assault in LA. It only applies if they want to enforce it.
Yes. We need consistency.
It's like that Freebird rule for tag team wrestlers. Either everybody in the team can be the tag team champions, or only the tag team champions. So it didn't make any sense for them to come out and strip the tag team titles away from Bullet Club Gold, or the Gun Club.
My favorite is the Mandela effect of the tag teams. How sometimes they chase the other guy out of the ring, get out of the ring. We're not going to count him out until you're out of the ring, right? Other times they'll count dude out while dude's beating the other dude up on the other side of the ring. And it's like, well, either they're supposed to be out of the ring when you count, or not. Okay. You see him like somebody's jumping in to try and break up the count, right? And the other guy slams him. Doesn't that break up the count as soon as dude jumps in the ring? You chase him out of the ring before you'll count somebody out. You'll chase a manager off the apron before you'll count somebody out. I don't like it.
Well, the announcers in AEW have that covered. Whenever they're like touring the audience, and they start fighting in the crowd. The referee's being very lenient with them with the rules, and it's an important match, so I can see where he's coming from. They're just ignoring it.
Well, if that's the case and it's so important, the motherfucker should be counting the 10 count.
Yep, get in the fucking ring then.
Yeah, get in the ring. Because there's also nothing more that bothers me than when you have wrestlers immediately in any type of match just immediately go to the outside and then start walking the crowd. I can't stand that. That is the dumbest thing. Why are you just letting this guy hold the back of your neck and walk you through the entire crowd? It looks terrible. It always does. Never looks good. And it's just lazy wrestling when two people get into any sort of stipulation match and the first thing they do is just, let's go outside. It's lazy.
Tender interview time on the pre-show.
Is this an oral session?
Tattoo. Yeah, it is an oral session with Renee Paquette. That's what it's called, Kitty. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Oral sessions with Renee Paquette. And that's what she gets to do, a one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
But he's talking about the tattoo he got on the back of his arm, which was the Wembley Stadium count for last year of how many people. It was a record-breaking count. And WWE planted a news story saying that it wasn't the official count and made him look stupid for getting a tattoo. But it came out later on that it actually was.
Was it really, or was it AEW's official count like WWE does their official count?
No, it was the official count. It really was. Okay. They had actually told the truth. And as Kitty says, they're expecting to break it this time as well. 61,000 would be more than the 58 that they had last year. Damn. So I don't know if he needs to get a brand new tattoo or update the old one. So it's we're talking about a life-changing tattoo situation here.
Seems like a flaw in the whole medium. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Cole is having a good time.
Love a little dead air.
Especially with Cole fiddling with his mic.
Oh.
His headset.
My bad.
No,
Sorry, can you hear me now?
like far away.
Oh yeah.
We could definitely hear the microphone. There was some static as you brushed up against it or something. Or...
Sorry. Well, is it okay now?
No, you're fine. No. You are fine, sir. You are more than fine. At least I hope you are. Let's see.
So this pre-show is amazing, huh? Some great wrestling so far.
Well, they got.
I'm
a little
I'm seeing a guy show off his beer in the background. Yay! Look, we have beer. Yeah.
Ooh, really? You're watching a beer? No, I'm still watching the interview.
I'm not.
What's
listening
on
to them.
your
I've got them on
YouTube?
mute. They're on the they're talking, but there is a guy at the background going.
Oh, in their background?
Yeah, in their background. Yeah.
I did not see that.
Come on, bring it up again, Beer Man. It's gone. You missed it. There's Harry Potter in the background as well. Look, this is my commentary, guys. I don't know anything.
No,
tell us what's going on.
Here's what I see. I see more people showing up. So they might be getting ready to do some wrestling soon.
Oh, wow. I'm very far behind. What happened? When did it pause?
You had a pause?
I'm back on track. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got. I wonder if they're going to play. If they play his final countdown theme, if they pay for that and let him play that, then he's definitely going to lose. I believe that. Yeah.
Hey, maybe they will, because I already heard when the show opened, they opened with a fucking Bush song.
A
from
Bush
the
song?
Yeah. You don't
Like
remember
George
the band Bush?
No.
No. Bush, yeah, the band.
You don't know the band Bush?
I know George 1 and 2. That's what I know.
My gosh.
There's a short lady interviewing a big guy.
They just love their glitter on this. Oh my gosh, I love this fashion. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, this is their spectacular. This is their version of WrestleMania. So Nigel McGuinness, former wrestler, now television commentator. I don't know if he's going to be hosting the show or what, but
has to bend down a lot.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. For television wrestling, they hire short women to interview wrestlers to make them all look super tall. And in the case of
they do make them take their heels off.
WWE is notorious for using wide-angle lenses that enhance the look of their wrestlers when they get close to them, so they look like these giant shoulders when they get close to them. And it's just because of the way the sort of semi-quasi fish angle lens kind of thing looks. Everything just gets bigger as it gets closer, and so it's just an optical confusion, is what it is.
He just got angry.
Oh yes, he must need a Snickers.
That's funny.
Let me put the volume on a little second.
I created a new meme around that.
About around the Snickers?
Yeah. Are you hangry? Eat a Dickers.
Wow. Pop's experimenting in his old age.
You gotta get out and get some, yo. It's for those people that, just come out and like attack everything.
Oh, look at that.
People.
Random Bree.
Those people. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Go back to that.
Just for a second.
Just for a second. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's Brie Bella, I believe is who that is, or whatever they call her nowadays.
Remote.
That's what I was checking. Was that a Bella twin? Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
That's what I was checking.
It's Brie Bella. That's what they're saying in the chat.
I hate being reminded
Chat
that
just started going. Sorry, Paul.
No. I was just saying I hate being reminded that they exist. I hate them.
What these girls?
You hate all.
We don't have to watch them wrestle anymore.
Somebody in this chat said, "Women's wrestling is bathroom break." That
Not
true?
wrong.
There
most
are
cases.
some that are good. There are some female wrestlers that are really good that sell the story, that sell the moves, and there are others that are horrible.
Yeah,
it's just the way it is, right? I mean,
the thing about the women's match that's coming up for the women's title, the Toni Storm and Mariah May match. Mariah May is coming out of Japan, so there's a tradition of doing the seriously strong style matches in the Japanese women wrestling to prove that they are worthy of having that type of attention, like the men. And so they work twice as hard and twice as stiff and are twice as catty as the men are when it comes to putting people over or holding people back. And that's where you have your white wrestlers in Japan getting handed possibly the worst deals of all, because they come in at a distinct disadvantage. So she's used to working like that. And then you have Toni Storm, who also came out of that as well. So I think what we're going to wind up seeing is some of the stiffest wrestling that you'll see from some women coming out of this match. They're going to go at it. They're not going to hold back. You're going to see those types of chops that leave welts on each other's chests,
Oh, yeah.
And they're gonna probably juice, maybe not the hard way, but I think we're going to see some color coming out of this match between these two women. And I think it's probably going to be very, very impressive. Some holy crap moments coming out of that match before it's over.
I hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daisy, come see.
Come see the bloody women. Come see, Daisy.
Come see. She's too sweet and loves love too much. But she wrestles. Come here, Daisy. Come. Oh my gosh! It embarrassed me. Like now I look like I'm not talking to nothing.
That's awesome.
That's most of the time.
That's a cat for you. Is that a telephone?
Who is at the door?
Who's at the door? Is that you got the door? Holy smokes! I gotta scramble for this.
Who is at the door? Who is at the door? Is it chicken or something more? Got to answer the door. Got to answer the door. Who rang the doorbell? I need to know more. Who is at the door? Who is at the door? Is it chicken or something more?
If I was running a pay-per-view and you were on the commentary team, I would do that and annoy everybody who paid $59 to watch it.
Sorry.
That would be awesome. That would be hilarious.
I'm going to have to do it again. I'm going to have to go because you see there's two phases to the door. There's the ringing the bell, and then there's the coding to the door part.
Is that another one of your foodie deliveries?
I'm going to be very mad if it is because this man knows that there's leftovers to be eaten. Like I did. And then he goes and spends money on junk food. Mm-mm.
Oh, usually you spend money on junk food right after you go grocery.
Oh, wait, he's here. He's speaking for himself. What's this?
Oh, why are you muted? We've got you on the solo layout.
He says we're airing our dirty laundry.
Oh, but don't worry. There's only 14 people watching.
He says, what did you say? I said, he can get what he wants. Have you eaten what I cooked? Yeah.
He can be a man and get what he wants. That's okay.
Smart
the
man.
men are obviously on your side.
Smart man. I don't want you to get poisoned. You're right. Smart man.
He says smart. They're saying smart man. Don't get poisoned.
Tell him I said hammers hurt. Eat the mushrooms.
Hammers hurt. Eat the mushrooms. Oh, you know what it is, guys. It's his vape. Which at least it's not cigarettes, which is great. Kitty. Wife Supreme.
Wait, did you say White Supreme? Wife
Supreme. God damn it.
Your South African was showing.
My accent didn't help me there anyway.
That's right.
Even against me here. Where's Daisy? Daisy, come and be my friend, because all these guys over here are being douchebags.
You know what? I usually leave you alone.
Yeah. But today you chose violence.
Women's liberation. Everybody's equal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. What's this in the comments here? Oh. What's this say here? Okay.
What? What?
This can't be true. Where in the world did this come from?
That is definitely the real BBC.
Yeah, thanks BBC for coming to our chat.
Yeah, he saw the numbers and couldn't contain himself.
Mm-hmm.
No way that is a real post.
Somebody just put Tony Khan in the chat there.
I'm gonna go.
On the YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Not buying it.
Well, there we go. The last moments of Tony Khan, apparently.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't stopped the show.
straight
It
to
hasn't
us.
stopped the show, though.
Yeah, they look very happy for people that are.
Hold up. I'm just going to say a BBC headline like that or story like that, they would capitalize a few of those things like founder and AEW would be capitalized. There wouldn't be so many damn mistakes in that press release.
Well, you might want to check to see if that's in your chat.
Yeah, Pops. You keep getting wrestling pop bots over there.
Yeah, it's in my chat for sure.
Well, there we go.
That darn kid is in my chat. I need to give her a wrench. There you go. Now you got some wrench. I'm not going to give BBC News a wrench because I'm
video recorded earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think it's a lie.
Thanks, BBC. You're a trusted source for us. I'm so
It
glad
is
that
not-
they're in our chat.
It is not trending on Twitter. And you
No,
know,
it's
They're having
real.
a party now.
Did you just say it's real?
Yeah, it's totally real. Just trust them, right?
Oh, here we go. We're getting a dance.
Oh yes. Now the match starts.
Hey,
There we
there we
go.
go. Finally.
Hey, who would actually die than who would run AEW? That's
On a Hooter run? Is that what you said?
who would run AEW in that position if you were to actually die?
Oh yeah, that would be Bryan Danielson, who's retiring in this match.
The way the chat is going mad for these people was hilarious.
it's all part of the storyline. They planned it, guys.
There we go.
What's good?
Who are these people?
This is Private Party. They're going to be the hosts of the program because they were not popular enough to actually have a match. So
Great. All right, people are in the seats now. There we go.
you know, if you've ever been to a taping of a television show, you have the hype man who comes on before the actual program to get everybody in the mood to watch something else other than the hype man. So that's what these guys are doing, is they're hyping up the crowd to watch something entertaining.
Oh, is
Do
it
me a
working?
favor. Because I left and came back, that link. is-
Daisy, yes, you my friend, dude.
Sure. Give me a moment to
Oh God.
what's
Now that
that's-
they're actually doing something I want to watch.
all right, coming to the private chat for you right now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cole,
Daisy, come.
Oh, we're starting off with the 16-team fucking match here.
Oh,
That wasn't a joke. I saw that in the chat and I was like, those nipples look fake. Sorry, what?
whose nipples look fake?
I just can't. It distracted me outside of what I was going to talk about. Sorry, I forgot everything that was on my mind. They look
Oh,
like
yeah, so
stickers.
we got this which match is it? Hold on. I can pull this up.
I'm pretty sure this is the 16-man match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Is that the 16-man match sounded like a joke to me because I don't know. How this
No,
stuff
they're dead
works.
serious.
Yes, it's a 16-man match. This is the 0-hour match. Is it? No, this isn't this match.
No, what match is this?
Is this the battle
There,
royal?
you just said 16-man tag team.
Holy shit, Sanjay Dutt. Jay Lethal, you're still around?
Oh,
Oh
he's
my
got
God.
a pencil, boy.
I'm kind of
Wait a
surprised they never went to WWE. But
I don't have this match on the card, do I?
Oh, you
don't-
fucked up, Rosales.
Where the hell did this match come from? A
Fine.
16-man.
This is pretty awesome, though. I mean, I haven't seen Sanjay Dutt in forever.
Ooh, here we go. Ding, ding,
That's
ding,
how much you can
ding.
tell I consistently watch AEW. I didn't even know Sanjay Dutt was here.
I checked the card last night. There was nothing up. Son of a.
And the
Well-
Agogo.
Listen, you got to remember, they had a 2-hour pre-show to fill here, man. I'm sure they added matches when they realized, yeah, this ain't going to work out as well as we thought.
Well, if they're bringing out Anthony Ogogo, they definitely are stretching.
Yeah.
This man was a former boxer, and he moved over, and he was part of the commentary team, and was trained by Dusty Rhodes.
Oh.
And
He should be all right then.
Not Dusty Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, then he should be sort of all right.
A member of the Nightmare Factory. So after he graduated, he had to go back and get more training. But he is home. This is his home. He is also from London. Everybody, when they come to the match, is London. What is it? 16-man tag match? Where the hell's the graphic?
I did like Grado showing up last year.
Yeah. Cool. Think he's going to show up again this year?
Probably not. But
did not make the Grado.
Nah.
That's Logan Paul in a mask.
I was about to say, it really does just be like, okay. Oh, wait, no. Then the face reveal. It isn't.
Oh, looks like a Devil May Cry character.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Kyle Fletcher.
Straight out of anime.
Yeah. I got to make an update. Darn it. Talk amongst yourselves.
Those sequence of doing dumbass 8-on-8 shit. Is that what's going on here? 8-on-8?
Oh my goodness. I feel uncomfortable.
8-on-8 doesn't. Come on, man. Like everybody gets 30 seconds in the ring and it's over.
And none of them traded keys.
There's Daisy.
I mean, if it's a tornado tag match where they're all in the ring whooping on each other, that's okay, but
they'd have to be at this point, right?
7 guys out on the outside of the ring on both sides, that's just kind of dumb. That's just like a cameo.
Nice kit. Trailer park trash. Okay.
It's weird.
Oh shit, the British Bulldog's back.
I'm updating the post, so talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, that ain't the British Bulldog. Who's this guy?
Tommy Billington.
Holy
look
shit.
Little.
I'm seeing a ghost. That is the fucking Dynamite Kid. That's insane.
Dynamite Kid. Wow.
Oh, is he related to him? Or?
Dude, it's got to be his kid because it looks just like him.
That's his nephew.
Oh, that's his nephew?
Is he allowed to walk around with that pencil? That's dangerous.
Are we sure that's his nephew? Why does he look so much like the Dynamite Kid?
Because he's his nephew. Wink, wink.
Oh, it's the
Dunkel.
Top Gun people. Top Flight action.
Oh, yeah, this is hilarious.
Leo Rush. Yeah. He's my hero.
Yeah.
See, you remember what I said earlier about that minors division?
Yep.
Yeah, I still love how they really damaged his whole career over a single tweet he apologized for. That was really cool.
It's just he's so damn small, man.
I saw this one post.
Do you guys remember when? Do you remember when Nash torpedoed Rey Mysterio into the side of the semi?
Yeah.
That's how every big guy versus little guy match should be. I'm just saying, once I get a hold of you, it's over. I'm a little guy. I don't let them get a hold of me. I know.
Run.
Is that finally it?
They're doing it. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
So there's only 2 teams, I think.
Okay.
And I think there's only 2 teams, and there's 8 men on each side. So I think that makes. I'm teaching math these days, by the way. So that's 16. And so, what team is this skinny kid on? They're going to win because he's a local hero. Because he's got the Union Jack on his ass.
Yeah.
So the faces are going to.
That's the Union's ass.
The faces are going to beat the heels in the jobbers match. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
I think they're going to put this kid over. He just signed a multi-year contract. But they're going to send him through an initiation like they did with Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, whichever way you want to look at it. When he came back to
It
wrestling,
looks like they're gonna kiss. Sorry.
and he jumped into a battle royal like this, they wound up chopping the crap out of him in order to get him over and pay his dues. Everybody welcomed him with a chop.
It's just crazy how much he looks like the Dynamite Kid.
Yeah.
He does.
Wink, wink. So yeah, Kip Sabian has had a really, really hard time getting over since he came, as talented as he is. And so has Anthony Ogogo, because he is very stiff in the ring. I mean, stiff.
I got a
moving.
question.
I got an answer.
How does one tag the guys that are standing on the floor?
You throw the other guy over to do it, or you don't.
There's an asshole standing on the stairs right now. How does he get tagged in?
The ones standing on the floor are the ones afraid to get in the ring.
Well, they all got to take their shot. So I mean, everybody's gonna take a moment to shine. So they're gonna tag in and out and take turns. I guess there's a queue if you're in London. In America, there'd be a line, but in London, they're standing in a queue.
Okay. Well, they got a big queue here.
Or other places where white people hang out.
Like this. I got next. What? I got next. That's what they're doing. They're getting in line.
Oh no! Oh, hell is broken loose.
It's a slobber knocker.
Well, I'm just a referee.
Now everyone's out of the ring.
Happen, right?
Oh, Aubrey Edwards is working
Here we
early.
go.
Hope she gets paid extra.
Torpedo him into the side of the semi.
That's a big boy and a little
look.
boy.
It's the kind of thing that Pops hates. It's the
I want to
David and Goliath.
I want to see the torpedo.
I love the way this looks right now. That's great.
If this was a title match, Pops would hate it.
Just pick him up and throw him out the ring and get it over with.
Oh, that's cute.
Am I wrong, or are these two guys not the legal men?
Nope, they're not the legal men, and this is adorable, isn't it?
It's very cute. Oh, look, he ducked under it. Yeah, that's great. Oh, that's a good strategy. I do that to my husband
Rushes
all
hold
the
of his
time.
legs. And he
You
just
gotta pick
picks him
these up,
right off.
right?
Bounces off
That's
the
what
rope,
I do.
crosses over, one more time, and to the crossbody that does absolutely nothing.
And I have the same effect.
Wow.
You know what it's like? It's like watching a kid wrestle his stepfather.
Yep.
Oh no, they're all going for him.
What do they think? This is an elimination match? Wait a minute, it's the Hulk.
Throw him.
You remember that?
Oh god.
Straight
Oh,
from
he's
the
gonna
comics.
Hulk out, right? Urgh, throw everybody off you. Yep.
Yeah.
That was
He doesn't have no
genius.
chin.
I love this chat.
I remember when the Giant Gonzalez used to do that.
Tosses him
Remind
outside
me
of the
that
ring.
match.
Ooh.
Now, throw him, please. Throw him. Thank you.
Oh, there's another little boy that
He's
gets
got him
thrown.
by the
Wow,
head.
Tony Schiavone. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're actually listening to Tony Schiavone?
Yeah. Threw him out like he was rubbish, he says.
Oh, you got to say rubbish. You can't say trash.
Yeah, I
You
know.
got
Yeah,
to
you gotta
identify
say
with the
rubbish.
locals. Got to identify with the locals.
Dusty roads, take me home. Thank you, Bree. I know it's in my head too now.
Oh, I'm missing the chat, aren't I? Look at that.
Oh, look at this guy. There you go. Nice wide angle shot of a big sunspot. Can't see half the crowd. Awesome.
He threw the book at him. No,
Oh!
the contract. Pat. Oh my god. Oh, he kicked him. Oh, hands off. Oh wait, paws off.
There's Evil Uno. And he's in enemy territory here. There's no way he's going to be able to make it back to his side of the ring. He's in deep
Never.
waters now.
Oh,
Action
he
on
got
ready.
thrown to
Toss
the
to
other
the
side.
ropes. Elbow brings him to the ground. Goes for the quick pin. One.
Oh.
And it's just a 1 count as he kicks out. Action Andretti still on the floor, in trouble. Makes the tag, and in comes some other wrestler.
In comes up again. It's fun.
Other
Like
wrestler.
somebody's taken off the top of his outfit.
Well, if I had my ring announcer notes, I would have known it was Davari. But I don't. Back into the corner.
Ooh.
Knee into the corner to hold him down. Makes the tag, and in comes one of the members of Private Party. It doesn't matter which one. He barely got him with his head.
Wow.
What move was that? Isn't that the
They
move
got
that
bell
the chick
bottoms, those
did?
boys.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
Bell bottom sweats. He got him
Oh,
with
he
his head
does a
again.
little pump. Don't gyrate in front of that man. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah, they're going to get sassy.
Those are styling. Come on.
That was a good slap.
If you don't know it,
Nick.
they're heading for a hot tag in just a moment. Making a break for it. Reversal into the ropes. Elbow brings him to the ground. Goes for the quick pin. And it's interrupted by Leo Rush.
Okay, it's the Union's ass. He's trying to get in there. Come on. Let him in.
Springboard off with the elbow. Brings it down and breaks up the momentum he's got there. But can he make it to the
But he's got
corner?
his foot.
Such a chick move. I hate seeing dudes do that move.
It's time for Vapes.
That
He
wasn't
makes
very
the
good
tag. In
tackle,
comes
John.
Kip Sabian off the top rope with a drop kick. Bouncing up to his feet. Blocks it. Counters with a knee. Grabs him with the headlock. Up into a suplex. Reversed. No, it wasn't. He went into some kind of stupid stunner. They make it
That's
hard
Chris
to call this
Sabin?
match. Yes. Yes, it is. He's got blonde hair now.
Yeah.
He's unrecognizable.
Yeah, it's long. Long blonde hair. But you know what? He spent like half a year wearing a box bag over his head that says, I'm over it.
All right.
I like a paper grocery bag. Springboard stunner off the middle rope. In comes Private Party to interrupt the action. Reversal into
One,
the ropes. Breaks
two,
through. Bam.
3,
Clothesline.
4,
What do you
5. That's a
count?
DQ.
Oh, because the person's out of the ropes. The actor.
Well, no, because 2 guys from outside just jumped in the ring.
You see?
And the ref's just standing there.
Just stand there. Didn't say nothing. Not even start a count. Nothing.
You know what? She's union, so she hasn't technically started. Commentary has to make up for the lack of.
Now, this is what I'm curious of. So each team right now is broken up a pin. In the official WWE rule book, you are only allowed to break up a pin twice. If you do it a third time, it's a DQ.
And then there's Vince McMahon's personal notes. Well, Bry's got an opinion about this, and it's dreadfully rubbish.
Aren't those Triple H's notes now?
Well, yeah, he inherited them.
Yeah.
Oops,
Just
did I do that? Didn't mean to do that. So yeah, now they're outside of the ring. Everybody's brawling outside. There's some people diving off the corners. And
4 post fucking jump.
yes,
Wow.
and everybody act like it was incredible when Kitty comes back.
You guys, is Leo Rush going to pin the big guy? Is that how it ends?
Gin and juice. I don't think that's how it ends. No, I don't think Leo's getting the win on this one for his team. I think the Dynamite Kid is going to beat somebody. I think he's going to get the pin. Who he pins, no clue. But they're doing some of that tag team action right there. Again, when
They watched that a bit.
a little bit. But look, they can do the dance.
They can dance.
Thank you very much.
Bam. Bam. Everybody act like somebody broke their leg when she comes back. Oh, here comes the Dynamite Kid.
Yeah, say Dynamite Kid got paralyzed or something. Yeah.
Okay, I got this.
Oh my goodness, that was incredible.
Oh, that
How
dude
the
is
heart?
dead.
He must be.
Oh, that dude is dead.
Can't believe that. I can't believe they showed that on TV.
That dude,
He's
is-
doing
I
well.
missed it.
that dude is
It was
not getting
terrible. It was terrible. They're not going to show that guy
Oh,
again.
that was
He's out of
terrible.
the match
up.
completely.
Yeah, he's
What are
done.
we talking about?
Looked like that was rubber. That leg was made out of
Guy
rubber.
that broke his
Yeah.
leg.
They're cutting him out on the other side right now.
I can't believe you missed that for some vapes.
Actually, it was for the laundry, which I had forgotten, so I'm in trouble.
Uh-oh. Well, we don't want to air your dirty laundry, even if it's clean.
Good. It's dirty.
Jesus.
I was like, why didn't we do this earlier?
Oh. Yeah, they're not going to show that dude again. He's done.
Yeah.
All right, how many fucking
I went
DDTs are we booking in this match?
I went back in the thing and I wanted to know what you guys are talking about.
They're not going to show him, so we can't tell you.
Oh, yeah.
You guys doing that on purpose. Okay, so you guys...
Yes, we lied. We couldn't help
Good
it.
plan.
Bye, Eric.
And I'm so susceptible to that. I have
Whoa,
FOMO.
that was nice.
Oh wow, okay.
There you
Ah!
go. That's a good ending. I'll take that.
That was a pretty freaking high frog splash, that's for sure.
Yes. Fan that man in your crotch.
Well, I was wrong about who was going to get the pin, wasn't I? Yeah.
And it wasn't Leo Rush on the big guy. I'm happy.
No. Here, Kitty, I'll show you what you missed. Hang on a second. I'll bring it up on the screen.
Why do they call them Smash Bros?
Why do you call them Smash?
I thought you were gonna play this Sid Vicious clip.
No. She watched that all on her own, is what she did, and was unable to stop it in time because she was gasping for dear life.
It was pretty horrible.
Ooh, that was a nice dive out of the
Except
ring.
for that was a nice move at the end, but it's kind of a horrible.
Yeah, I probably have to go now.
Okay, well, thank you for being here, Cole. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Cole.
I would say, just, it's hurting now, and I do have to hear really good service. But it's nice coming on, though.
No. We're glad to have you back, and you gotta pace yourself well, my friend. And we'll be here unless we're not. So as long as we're allowed to be here, we'll be here waiting for you to
Like
get
this
back.
world doesn't end, yeah.
What in the world? Look at this. All of a sudden, I'm a Batman villain. I didn't know that.
One of the great things about being part of the network, Dan, is if they kill your channel, your show's still on YouTube.
That's true.
Because we'll still play it. Yeah, no. There you go.
Oh, yeah. So more people have shown up.
I added the Critical Blast Twitter to the stream because they're RJ's one of our sponsors, and he lets us put our shows on his Twitter channel because he pays for a check mark, and I don't. I ain't giving Elon no money. Screw that. Elon should be giving me money for all the content.
Wow, that's a lot of gold.
Outfit. Yeah, that's a glorious outfit.
It's like he's
Daisy, that was so graceful, baby.
It's like he's cosplaying as the Ark of the Covenant.
Itself.
I got hit with a stupid ad. I'm missing this. Damn it.
It's okay. Bry says, bye, Cole.
Hey, is that a cat in the background? I suppose I got to support him. Because he's like got the whole Egyptian motif going on.
Hang on one second. I got to fix my camera.
Daisy, we got to support these people. For the kitty kids. Well, sorry. Flick your tail away from me when I'm trying to adore you.
Talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get them to give me a close-up of what y'all was talking about. Oh, Shazam or something, huh?
What was that?
So we got orange and gold.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say take off that jacket, lady.
Yeah, what is that thing?
And he's got to take that. Yeah, that's good. That's a liability, that outfit. You can yank on stuff.
Oh, man, Stokely's going to get beat up right now.
And he's like, he looks like he just wandered in. Okay, am I in the right place? Okay.
Yeah, Stokely's about to get beat up really bad. That dude's gonna pound him. Is that the dude that Oscar challenged and he beat her up?
I'm
She
not
like
sure, to
went
be
to him
honest.
and said, "Fight me like I'm a man," and I've seen that match. Is that dude? I don't know if that's it.
It might be. I didn't see that match. No, I'm
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sad I
it's-
missed it.
Oh yeah, you can find it on YouTube, dude. YouTube. It's like Oscar was. It was back in a few years back in Japan, and
Yeah.
she told dude, "Fight me like I'm a man," and he.
Well, those. I mean, for as good as they are, unfortunately, the training for Japanese women to become wrestlers is insanely brutal. Like, so that wouldn't surprise me one bit that she said, "Fight me like a man," because she's used to getting just absolutely the shit kicked out.
And it. I mean, it was like wow, because I mean, damn.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the documentary I watched, but it was a documentary about women training to be wrestlers in Japan, and I mean, the instructors were literally beating the shit out of these girls, like beating them bloody. Just anytime they messed up, oh my god, they were just kicking them in
manning
the
them
face. Pretty much.
Oh man, 5-1. Stokely runs over and tags Statlander before he gets touched.
You think so?
5-1. 5-1 right now. What do you bet? Anybody?
He's just gonna tag it right now. Look at him as he's coming up slow
Unless he
behind.
just comes and grabs him and yanks him out.
Yep.
I told you.
Oh,
Look at that.
ladies.
I love wrestling.
Oh, she asked her out.
Oh, hello. Oh.
Oh, skippity scap. Oh, what a dodge. That's great. She folded it. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Double forearm. Oh, again.
Wailing on her.
Look, Stokely
Oh,
ain't
she
even up in the
missed.
corner. Look at he ain't even up in the corner to be tagged.
Don't turn your back on her. Don't turn your back on her. Oh, idiot.
This is funny.
She folded her. Oh.
Nice.
The power slam.
Daisy, she's beating the Egyptian team.
Okay, the emperor guy. I mean the pharaoh has taken his adornment off.
Stokely Hathaway.
Oh my god.
She
See if
landed
this
it.
works.
Praise the kitty cats.
There we go. Yes, here we go. Oh, I forgot to get that alarm. Darn it. Okay, so what are we on?
So we're on Willow and the. I don't know what the fuck that was, but yeah, we're on Willow and the Pitbull here versus the Golden People.
And,
The
and you
Golden
missed it, Dan, but I made the first prediction of the match, and I was right that Stokely would tag out before getting touched, and he did.
Oh, good. That was an easy one.
Yeah, I thought so too. I gave 5-1. I gave 5-1. I mean,
Well, the rules for the intergender matches usually on AEW is that the men wrestle the men and the women wrestle the women.
uh-huh.
But they kind of threw that out on Collision because in the indie circles, there's your laundry.
Ooh.
That was quick. It's a 24-hour service.
Wow.
Damn.
Has it been that long? We made cookies.
Her tailbones has to be killing her. That is. Oh.
Look,
That
Kitty,
looks good.
we made cookies, homemade chocolate chip cookies.
Aw,
Right
you
there.
lucky
Look at
ducky.
that.
We're in trouble. Something's happening.
Oh, no. Well, we wish Kitty well.
They set the laundry room on fire.
No. Something about the man got KFC.
Thought you cooked dinner. You couldn't eat leftovers?
Nope.
Did she say KFC?
KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
KFC in the UAE?
They have scones instead of biscuits. I got
know. Sounds like a Beatles song. Got KFC in the UAE, back in the USSR.
Do they have scones?
You got coleslaw. Not for me, thank you. I've eaten. You see, I've eaten the food that I cooked.
My goodness, we become the Discovery Channel.
Do they give you scones instead of biscuits? I gotta know. I don't care about coleslaw. That stuff's nasty.
That's macaroni, isn't it?
Do they give you a scone instead of a biscuit? I gotta know.
No, I think they give us. They don't give us biscuits.
No biscuits, man. That ain't KFC.
This is what we got.
Some kind of fries.
Mm-hmm.
I fries them up.
No bread products at all?
He's got, but not me. He's just given me some coleslaw to shut me up, I suppose.
Oh.
And even though she's already eaten, she's eating again.
I never said I wasn't a woman.
You never said you weren't a woman. Where did this conversation go?
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
I'm just doing womanly things where I complain about stuff and then just carry on.
I see. I didn't mean to be a husband and ignore you.
Oh,
oh, he wants to be tagged in. Oh, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a hard time keeping up. I'm watching on the delay now. Because I'm trying to update everything that came up while I was not ready for it. So I got to...
Including the BBC.
Well, normally I would have posted the results to the 16-man tag by now. So, because I live tweet the answers on the Twitters, in the Twitterverses. So now I got to figure out how to do that, do this live show, and keep going at the same time. Because I am incredibly old, it's going to happen while I'm talking.
You also have to take some time to eat the cookie.
Uh-oh. Here we go. No, they did not win. It was them who won. All right.
Whoa. She kind of tagged him with that right hand.
Wait, is Stokely actually holding his own? Was he previously a wrestler?
I think he might have been. He looks familiar, doesn't he? Or was he a manager?
He came in as a wrestler, so I don't know what he was doing in ROH before that.
Dude, looks like he's 50.
Which means he could be 90.
Yeah.
She almost did not make that. She broke up that pin, but it looked like she almost missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're tag teaming. Look at that.
Ooh.
I did not call that one correctly.
All right. Well, nice little quick match. He's just dead in the middle of the ring.
The cat people lost.
Yes, they did. I expected them to win through shenanigans.
Daisy is very upset.
So now she gets to call the shots in her future match. She's holding the CMLL women's title. Which means she gets to decide what kind of match she's going to have against Chris Statlander at All Out in 2 weeks. Which is kind of boring if you ask me, because the other one should have won.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had brighter clothing. That's how it works. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The people with brighter clothing win. Oh.
See what happened here.
Oh. Pops, this guy wants to see little people versus big people the whole time, he said. Leo Rush and Satnam Singh Singh.
Satnam Singh? What about him?
Satnam Singh, whoever the RJ City or whatever the hell the guy's name was, he said that he would love to watch Leo Rush versus Singh over and over and over and over and over again. Oh shit, Tony Schiavone.
Sometimes, I think it would be nice to have a little guy always beat the big guy, but I would make the big guy unbeatable against everybody else except for the tiny dude.
That would work.
And then you get them into a paper. It's like whenever they have a match on regular TV, the little guy wins, and he can't stop winning against this giant man, right? Then they get into a pay-per-view situation, and you think it's going to happen again, but the big guy just smashes him.
Oh my God, he's back from the dead.
This was pre-taped, according to Fake News Network. Just so you know, there's a zombie right there.
Yes.
This is not live. Do not believe your lying eyes. We just had a dog fight. I love dog fights.
So what are they going to be talking about here, I wonder? What's he announcing?
Owen Hart Foundation, introducing Dr. Martha Hart.
Is he talking like he normally talks when he's talking to the audience?
Yeah, projecting his voice through a microphone that he doesn't need to do.
That's always so awesome.
Oh, she's getting booed.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know. I didn't even hear what she said. She said like 2 words and they booed her. They're still booing her. She's talking about Canada and the USA, so they're booing her.
That is incredible.
There we go. Now they're cheering her because she said British Commonwealth.
Webley.
That's why we won. They're pushovers.
Yep.
And we cheated. Nobody ever talks about that part. There were conventions of war when the British came to settle down the locals, and we cheated and fought dirty and aimed for the leaders as opposed to Yeah, the generals and stuff instead of letting the rabble fight each other.
That's not cheating. That's actually called being smart. Because if you look at how war was fought back then, with fucking assholes standing in lines 50 feet away from each other, just literally shooting each other, and they called that military strategy. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard of.
Just throw lives at it.
It just makes no sense that somebody, there had to be, I can't imagine that at that time, somebody wasn't marching in one of these firing lines, got up there, saw the enemy 50 feet away, pointing muskets at them, and the guy just said, I'm just going to go around to the side and just shoot people from over here. Like, it doesn't make sense. That's why there were like so many people killed. When you just walk in front of a gun, I don't know what you expect to happen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We cheated.
It's not cheating.
It's cheating. If you're not fighting by the rules, it's cheating.
There's no rules in war. Come on.
There are rules. They're called like conventions of rules. And we get mad at people now for doing that. You know, what are you doing putting a bomb on a bus? That's cheating.
It's not cheating. That's innovation. I really would have somebody back in that time. I would have been so pissed to be in any sort of army and have to do that. Like, that is just like, just let me take my musket and shoot myself. Like, it'll be so much easier. I'll save you guys all the time, and I don't have to walk while some asshole behind me is playing a fucking snare drum and a flute. As we're getting cannonballs blown at us and muskets shot at us. That's bullshit.
Someone pick up the flag.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. Pick up a musket and help. Oh shit, it's Wolverine.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's not allowed.
Yeah, look at him. He's got the classic yellow.
Is that Mickey Mouse? Is that Steamboat Willie? Oh no, I thought that was Steamboat Willie from behind.
That's Mexican Mickey. It's Mickey Sanchez.
It's Slowpoke Rodriguez. He's the Swolverine, by the way.
Oh, look, it's the Crow. Oh.
The undisputed.
Forgot his pants.
I wonder what that big square cut in the middle of the stage is for. And will that come into play later?
Here.
You're not supposed to notice that ricochet-sized hole. All right, so yeah.
So we have what's this? Another 17-man match?
No, it is a
10-man.
Cage is killing me right now.
Yes, it's a 10-man tag. It's
Brian Cage. No,
Brian Cage, the agony, the Cage of Agony is what they call themselves.
Brian Cage, Wolverine. No,
Swolverine.
Yeah, Roiderine.
The Undisputed Kingdom against Dusty Rhodes, the Von Erichs, Sammy Guevara, and the New Japan trade.
Hey, the rest of the outfits over there.
Shibata.
Oh, now
did he not get the memo for the colors?
Yeah, what's going on here?
That's what I'm saying. It's like he matches. You just took the rest.
So
of
we
the
got
other guy's
Wolverine
wardrobe.
and discount Wolverine, dollar store Wolverine here.
Wolverine and Wolverine's leftovers.
Kmart Wolverine. So yeah, that's the next match, I guess.
Shibata.
Shibutter.
I can't believe it's not Shibata.
I come to whoop ass. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks very serious.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on Twitter, Charles said that there was no estimates for the Crow movie over the weekend.
Yeah, it just came out. It did $4.6 million on a $50 million budget.
$6 million budget?
No, $50 million budget, but it did $4.6 million opening weekend.
4.6 million.
Numbers just came out.
That should be reversed. I mean, if it was a Blumhouse movie, that would have been reversed.
Well, yes. I mean, I will give them credit for making this movie, under $50.
Or make it look under $50.
Yeah. Or 50 million.
Oh, there's
that's what I
Deadpool
meant.
now.
I mean, it's nice that they did what is now considered a mid-budget movie, but it didn't work.
Happy people.
Man, the older Dustin gets, the closer he gets to the wrestler's body.
I didn't know he was that social.
I'm just saying, it's like all of a sudden his shoulders are broadening out. It's like,
Well, that's because each year of sobriety, Pops, that's one more drug out of his system. So, I love this dude. No matter what, is just always barefooted.
oh, Von Erich, yeah,
That's the day he was born.
yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
The older generation Von Erichs were the same way.
Oh, he's got his slippers tucked in his pants.
That's what she said.
Just in case that old man has to kick somebody, he needs to be barefoot.
Yeah, put a little boot on quick, a little slipper.
Oh, the belts are all over the place, Dan.
I know.
Oh, that lady is so excited because that man fell in her lap, basically.
Yeah, everybody getting camera view here so we can see what's going on.
The match does not officially start until 2 people get in the ring, by the way.
Yeah, the bell hasn't even rung.
Go in. Oh. Okay, but if it hasn't started, then nobody's won and nobody's lost.
Nope.
Oh,
There we go.
Ring the bell.
Deadpool and underpants.
Yep, he just called for the bell, did he?
I don't know what he's calling for. He's just standing there like an asshole. I haven't heard a bell ring
Oh,
yet.
there's 4 people in the ring. You can ring the bell now.
Oh, okay.
Come on, do the bell. Ring the bell.
Everybody's getting into the ring now. Did he just call for it? Because I can't hear it. I have it turned down low so I don't accidentally broadcast it to the people.
I didn't hear a bell go off
He's
myself.
wedged in between there. Ooh.
Oh, he's about to kick him in the nuts. Because that's his thing. Imagine being known for that. Oh, they're all going to, oh, look at that. That's more nuts than I can handle.
Stereo nut kick.
Quadrophenia.
That's quad. Yeah, that's quad nuts.
Oh, and everyone's just waiting there. I
And
love how
everybody
everyone
was
has
off.
to wait.
Jesus Christ.
Because they were all supposed to hit at the same time.
Yeah.
He lifted himself up off the turnbuckle. That guy lifted himself up off the turnbuckle before he got it.
It's supposed to be harmony.
He didn't even take the shot. He didn't even sell the move, man. That was bad.
There's the bell. The bell finally just went off right now after he hit that crossbody.
And then he went for a pin?
Ooh.
Ooh. Good slap.
Trying
Good
to get
slap.
out of his way, but I'm going to take that shot. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here's the one thing I've noticed about the Gates of Agony. They will take up to 2 moves before they interrupt the momentum.
Oh, what a jump! Oh, what a flip! Yeah!
So there,
Like,
he took,
look at that. Is he chewing gum the whole time? God, that's
Yeah.
dangerous, man.
well, a lot of people chew gum so that when they get hit in a specific spot, they can spit the gum out and it looks like they got the tooth knocked out of them.
And it also keeps their mouth moist, so when they're calling spots to each other, their mouth doesn't get dry and they don't have to yell them out.
I'd just land up inhaling it.
Uh-oh.
Whee! Sorry, I need.
It's the multiverse in action.
Yeah, it is.
Wolverine versus Wolverine.
Variants.
That was young Logan. That was young Logan versus Wolverine.
Yeah.
Watch him yell, I'm not related to the Samoans.
Give him a... Oh, wait. What's he lifting? What's he lifting? A person? Oh, that's... No, wrong guy.
That was a long way to run.
That's what I was just thinking. Like that, That outside area is so big, he had to run forever. Rolling them in. 1, 2, no. Lazy pin. Lazy fucking pin.
We don't even know which Von Erich that is.
I mean, I want to see one of these Von Erich. I honestly have only caught like them wrestle in little clips. I'd actually like to see if they're as good as their daddy is or was.
Well, they were the worst kind of bookers because they ran the territory and they were the big stars.
Well, yeah.
And so whenever they brought some new people in who had some kind of heat, they would work stiff like nobody's business.
Oh, sure.
To welcome them to the territory. Those whole gang initiation things you see on the news and things like that?
Yeah.
That started in pro wrestling.
I believe it.
Or continued in it. It's a boot to the face.
Oh. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Just great aim, dude. Damn it, Deadpool's upset.
Going for the hot tag. It's Gary. It's Sue Gary.
Is she Gary?
I saw Gary. Oh, wait. I was wrong. It's Sue Gary.
Sue Gary. It's Sue Gary. That's right.
Okay, my friends, I have to go get ready for the draw stream. Starts at 1 o'clock.
Okay, Pops.
Yes, sir, Pops. Thanks for joining.
Be sure to share the link in the in the comment section so people will know where to go.
Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Hold on.
Because we'll probably be going for another 28 minutes before.
It
well,
doesn't.
I'm going to get going too as well. Also.
I was going to say it doesn't interfere with our stream. You can go as long as you want. It won't interfere with us at all. So.
Yeah, but there's only so much people can watch for free online. So, and it would not be legal for me to share anything here.
I know that's kind of what can you do? What can you do?
Work within the confines of the law.
In 30 minutes, people, the madness open draw stream. I don't even know if it's shared anywhere else.
Yeah,
like I went to my Twitch.
On Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it showed up.
It's there in the Twitch chat.
You all have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you
too, Pops.
You too, Pops. Thanks for showing up.
Bye, Kitty.
Bye.
Bye, Kitty. Thank you for being here.
Bye, guys.
If anybody writes anything, we will definitely put it in the intro for next week.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll send it to your Twitter DM so you can look at it.
Have a real great. Thanks. Bye, guys.
Yes. Have a day.
Later, guys.
So, Warren, are you asleep?
Yeah, Warren's dead.
No.
Oh my God, he's alive.
No, I just don't know what we're doing.
Well, I didn't plan for anything other than talking about the wrestling pre-show.
Oh my God.
What?
Tell me you missed that? His jump to the outside. He just fucking landed on his back. Nobody caught this man.
The fake Samoan?
Swolverine.
Oh my goodness.
He did a dive to the outside, a full somersault, and just landed on his back. Nobody bothered to help him. Yeah, nobody did what they just did for Sammy here. Nobody. He just splatted on the fucking ground. Oh, no.
I got to see this. I'm going to roll it back real quick and watch this because I can. It's YouTube. Oh, I went back too far. I surely did go back too far.
Yeah, just before the shooting star press.
All right, there goes that guy.
Yep.
One of the Undisputed Kingdom. Wolverine and Dustin are in the ring.
Yeah.
Dustin's calling for it. And he's bouncing his feet. He's going over. I'm watching the replay, guys.
Yeah.
And nope, he said suck it, and he crawled underneath.
Yep.
No, he did that little dance thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I should be, after September, I should be all good to post multiple links. I've been having a hard week at work too, so but we're gonna have a meeting about that, so can't wait.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, nobody cared to help that guy.
But he got up.
He did. Well, 70 inches thick. I hope he get up. All that muscle better help you for something.
That is terrible.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's good, Warren, though. So
Are you feeling
September,
any
you're
better,
in full
Warren, now
swing.
that you've been dieting a little bit and doing the exercise and whatnot?
Yeah, I've been feeling better. Just work has been not stressful, just uncoordinated with higher ups. So just trying to we're gonna have a meeting to talk about it, because it's like they're like I was telling someone the other night, like, how are you gonna blame us? Like, imagine going into a classroom, getting a pop quiz on something you weren't taught about. That doesn't make any sense, because then how can you blame me for not knowing anything, or not know, like, so, like, I can't wait for tomorrow to have our little chat, because I know a lot of people are going to say a lot of things, because it was a whole mess. But we all know the land of Mickey has been messy lately, so.
Oh, yeah.
But everything's great. Everything's great. Fantastic.
I think, well, one day you'll be able to tell us what really went down.
Yes, when the NDA expires.
Yeah, well, those things never expire. You just have to challenge it. The Buck Rogers stuff should be in public domain, but there's people out there claiming that it's not. And this guy wanted to make a movie about the first book.
Yeah.
29,000 AD or some stupid thing like that. And they put an injunction against him. They put a lien on him or whatever. I don't know how these things work. So he went to a judge to get them to declare that it was public domain.
Yeah.
And the judge said, that's not how it works. The court is to decide the legality of something once it's challenged. In order for us to do that, somebody has to challenge your claim legally. So make your movie, and when somebody challenges it legally, then we can decide on whether or not it's in public domain. We can't just make a declaration of it. And so all of his people backed out because they didn't want to make a movie just to get it tied up in court.
Yeah, that really doesn't make too much sense.
No. So he didn't make his movie, and his investors backed out.
Oh, hi, Bri. If you're talking to me anyways, which I think you are. I'm the only Bob here, so hello.
Yeah, Bob's been here all morning.
Yeah, I've been here all morning. But I'm glad you noticed me now. It's better to be noticed than not noticed at all.
Hiya, Kirby.
Hey. Dustin with the 1, 2, 3.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. Wasn't really the greatest match ever. Just a lot of botched spots at the end, kind of. But, yeah.
All right. That's me drawing a big old yellow circle around the winners.
Yeah.
If you're watching.
Best spot of the match was Wolverine splatting on his back, really.
You know what? That's been his experience here. Nobody's ever had his back in this place.
Wow.
That's just that was a terrible, terrible thing.
We have some schmozzing going on. Uh-oh, Kevin Von Erich. Old man Kev is in the ring with no shoes on.
Something's about to happen. Someone's going to get an iron claw.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's getting his hand ready.
Oh, he's stretching the hand for the claw. There it is.
They've all got the claws on. Oh, who's got the abdomen claw on somebody? Who jumped in? Yeah, that's one of the other Von Erichs. They're working. Two people, two claws, the abdomen claw and the head claw. But is the other guy going to juice the hard way? Oh,
yeah.
Look at that. He didn't juice. He should have juiced for Kevin.
Oh, good for old Kev. Get in there and do something.
Oh, look at that little pout. That was awesome. Yeah, the last time he did a stadium show, it was a tribute to his dead brother.
Yeah. Isn't Wembley? Isn't that where God, that SummerSlam? That would have been when the Texas Tornado won his IC championship, right?
I think so. I think you're right about that. Bob, you've been right all day.
I know.
I've been 50% so far.
Listen, sometimes I think how sad it is how much I know about wrestling and how much I remember from back in the day. Oh, I was fortunate enough that I started watching wrestling when I was about 4 years old, and that started with my grandfather who would always he was big into wrestling, him and my dad. So they would always get the pay-per-views. And then that was obviously so back in the day where people were able to put in a blank VHS tape in their VCR and then record what they were watching on TV, like a pay-per-view, where they couldn't block you or stop you or do whatever. So I used to have from WrestleMania 5 up until WrestleMania 12 on VHS that he just recorded for me. And we'd watch everything from WWE, WCW pay-per-views, and then as I got older and started looking into some of the even older, Charles is going to be so upset.
Paige, there's Paige right there. What is she doing? Is she in a match? Is there another unannounced match?
I don't know, because that's Britt Baker, right?
No, that's Harley Cameron with her,
okay.
And that's the rest of the Knight family, her family of wrestlers.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Is her brother in there, the one that didn't make it in the business?
Yeah, he's the one wearing the vest with the white T-shirt and the hat.
The one that's been jealous of her career the whole time. Where's the ugly mother?
She should be back in there with a fat old guy.
Well, I saw the fat old guy.
Maybe she didn't make parole.
See, because I don't know if you're.
I don't know about that.
Like over there and wherever she's from the UK, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. So they did before the WWE got her.
17 minutes still to go.
Yeah, they didn't time this out at all. A 2-hour pre-show is not the way to go. But in the UK, they did a Wrestling with My Family documentary before WWE got their hands on her and then made the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that documentary is really, really good because it shows her starting at 15 or 16 years old wrestling, and she was actually okay back then. You know, wrestling against her mom and shit like that in their own federation that they had over there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, her poor brother who wanted to be in the WWE so bad got overlooked for her. Oh, God.
I have no idea what she's saying, by the way.
They're disparaging the crowd. This is her country.
Okay, so there's I guess those are local enhancement talent posing as ring people, like security.
Yeah,
how they do. And are you watching this, Warren, on the YouTube?
No.
You got a link to it? Because we're watching this on the YouTube. Yeah. Well, the private chat stays private if you show up late. So let me put that back in there for you.
Oh, I gotta turn off ad block. 1 second.
We abide by all rules here, by the way. So yes.
This is a pre-show?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is not the show?
No, this is not the show. No.
This is like the show before the show?
Yes. And so far, we've had the 16-man tag show up on us when we didn't expect it. We had Willow Nightingale win, where I predicted that she would not. And now we have we saw this other 10-man tag match where the Von Erichs let Brian Cage land on his back 16 feet in the air. And 17 minutes to kill. Holy smokes, there's Jamie Hayter. She did not come where I thought she would come, but I thought she would be in there. Jamie Hayter is back, and she's starting a feud with Saraya instead of the other chick, like I predicted. Do you know who Jamie Hayter is? Have I lost everybody here?
I thought she actually reminded me of a kind of a discount Becky Lynch. I haven't seen her much, but she's coming out here on fire.
Yes. She was the
there's mom.
There's the mom. There's the mom right there. Is she going to take a bump? She is.
Oh yeah.
Because she needs to be on stage for a little bit.
There you go. There's a little bump.
Oh. Then she rolls out. Oh, but she got Harley Cameron, so you know. That should have been saved for the main show.
Ooh.
That was very stiff.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, if Becky Lynch were to show up on this show now, it would very much discount this particular return. People have been waiting for this return, and they wanted it in the main show, not on this pre-show.
Yeah. Fuck. They're probably like, God damn it, we still got 13 minutes left. What do we do? We thought that was going to take longer.
Brian got hurt, so we... There's nothing we could do about that. We had to skip a bunch of spots. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm glad she's back.
Yeah, good for her. She looked good.
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, she's about to get the AEW channel demonetized as she just yelled this is too motherfucking easy.
Sorry, Pops. We're
Oh yeah, my bad, Pops. I'm sorry. You'll slap my hand later.
Cheap viewers. That's what Chiquito says. But yeah, we did not expect to see that.
Oh, we got these people on Twitch over here. I didn't even realize. Shippy viewers. Dr. Britt Baker.
Is that what they're talking about? Is that what they're going to start with?
Yeah, they're talking. They're going over the matches again. I know. They can only run down the card so many times.
Now I got to update now that there was a random hater sighting.
That stadium looks off. Talking about Mariah May and the Toni Storm feud.
You know, I gotta wonder how this is actually going to play out if this show is going to go.
Well, Renee's talking about how this feud is a bloodbath, so.
Well,
one can only hope.
They better have I think they're stalling until they get the video package queued up.
If they even have one.
Oh, they've got one. They've got a video package. It's going to be a repeat, but yeah, that's what it's going to be.
So did like AEW, did they hire Kevin Dunn when he got fired from WWE?
If they did, they made a mistake. All right, so the website's updated now. And I live tweeted that, which is what I normally do. Normally, I post these results on the Twitter, and I update the website. But I don't normally live stream while I do it.
I'm gonna.
Are you gonna feel better? Are you gonna go feel better? I hope you go feel better.
Actually, I've been feeling better. I was sick actually. Believe it or not, I was sick this whole week right before the trip I have for bowling.
They have Rosales. They have nothing. They're starting the show 10 minutes early.
You're kidding me.
No, they're doing the entrance for their first matches right now.
What's the first match?
Well, a bunch of druids came out.
Again.
A ladder match.
Oh my goodness. What the hell happened in the back? Yeah, something had to happen in the back. MJF normally starts the matches.
Yeah, I don't think I just think they didn't time this out well enough. So House of Black with all these white guys is coming out right now.
It's the London ladder match.
Yeah. Now here's what's funny, is this match is probably going to start on this pre-show and then get cut off halfway through.
Or they're going to end it in 10 minutes. Oh, that is... Or the intro is going to take 10 minutes.
It could.
Holy smokes, this isn't working right. Oh, well.
Very weird. They just, I don't think they had this timed out correctly.
The last time they did an All In London, the brawl out happened in the back before the show started. And we know that Britt Baker had that issue with MJF a while back. Now, I'm just speculating here that something might have happened in the back because of the way that these things started. This is starting 10 minutes early, or 8 minutes actually. If they can stretch this out to 8 minutes of intro, that's ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, that's insane if they do that.
But there are 4 teams coming in.
Sure.
So let's see, 8 minutes, 4 teams, simple math. I can't do it in my head. But let's say they give them 5 minutes each. Then the show starts on time. And they all decided to buy rubber costumes.
Who's the Macho Man here? Look at this guy.
Let me gotta get to
Discount Macho. He is.
Oh yeah, that's Juice Robinson.
Yeah, but isn't he just stealing whatchamacallit? Jay Lethal? He's stealing Jay Lethal's gimmick of being Macho Man.
That's why they call him the Bang Bang Gang and not Bullet Club Gold, as they were calling themselves for a while. 32. What does that even mean? 32. Catalyst Vault.
32. Is that your age, Catalyst? Is that how many years you've been around?
It's
Is this a cipher that we have to crack? I don't know. I don't know what 32 is.
That's your hit count?
Maybe.
Wow.
My follower count.
Body count is what it is. Oh no, it's the amount of people watching us. Or maybe it's 8 times 4. It is 8 times 4.
Okay.
There we go. We got all the answers we needed.
that.
Yeah. So 6 minutes. There's 2 more teams that need to be introduced. Oh, he won a cup. That's so awesome. Warren?
What?
Were you announcing your departure from the show? Or
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Is that
Warren.
what you were
Oh,
doing?
I was saying thanks for just having me on, and I'm trying to recover from this nasty cold I got before my trip. So
Well, we were glad to have you, son. We
Yeah.
really were.
I love when you're here,
I
Warren.
will try to make an appearance at the bowling alley because that's where I will be.
Well, if you can make some time, we'd love to hear the ambiance.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
will do. All right, take care, y'all.
You too, Warren.
And then there were 2.
And here comes Pac. What are you doing? Make your entrance, bro.
Follow me like they do on WWE.
Yeah.
Get a cord, man. Well, then stop looking at me.
Damn, still just staring into the camera, bro. I'm sorry.
A bastard.
Like I offended the guy or something. Jesus.
All right, now I got to tell the Twitter what's next. Oh, he got the pyro.
He did. Look at that. Yeah, all the pyro.
Man got all the pyro. Nobody else gets the pyro, but he got the pyro. Can't believe they wasted Jamie Hayter on Saraya. Sorry, that's just defeating is what it is.
Yeah, that seems like something you do on like a whatever their Monday or weekly show is. I wouldn't have done that on the pay-per-view.
Well, you should have done it at the in the other match,
Yeah, or if you did, make it meaningful, not just come out to break up a promo.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. With the if she had come out when I had predicted it way down here. I predicted her a feud between her and Camille. But now that's not going to happen. She's not going to come out for that. No. There are rumors in the rumor mill that there is heat between, surprise, surprise, Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter these days. There didn't used to be, but now there is, according to the rumor mill, which is unverified at this point. But we can now verify that she's not coming out to help Britt Baker. So, did they come out holding hands? It looked like they came out holding hands.
Yeah. That's right. Because your father's dead. Anybody in this ring got some dead fathers? Because Christian Cage is here to take his place. Jungle Boy, you had a father, but your father's dead. Oh my God.
That's awesome. That
It
was
is.
awesome.
It's the greatest gimmick he's had.
Now they got 2 minutes to kill because they're walking straight to the freaking ring.
Yes.
Yeah, they are going to have to go to black. But they're not going to do it in 2 minutes. I mean, they are going to do it in about 2 minutes.
I think, well, are they going to, I would assume they'll probably announce the teams in the ring maybe just to kill the last couple minutes here.
Have you noticed?
They're just going to stand outside the ring for 2 minutes and stare at the belts.
Awesome. Well, there are 4 sides to the ring, 4 places for them to stand without interacting with each other. And love that crown of thorns made of blood.
Oh, my God, yeah.
So what we got here is this is going to be a really violent match. It's going to be really painful to look at for some spots. And judging by what happened to the Swolverine, There's going to be a few botches coming.
I feel so bad for that dude's back's got to be killing him right now.
Oh man, he's getting. He bent over and got an injection. I'm sure that he did. I'm sure he got an injection after that.
Oh yeah.
Are they ending it here? Is that where they go? Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta.
They went to Black early.
Yep. Give us money.
So
they got that semi-timed.
They got that kind of time. There's like 45 seconds left to go or whatever. But yeah, I can't believe that. Or what are they going to do? Come back and sing the national anthem?
I mean, maybe.
So that's it. Pre-show's over, guys. If you're watching the pay-per-view, I'm happy for you. If you're not, I'll be live tweeting as we go. And let me know in the comments if you want me to give you my giant cookie recipe that we have not perfected. So we will do that at appropriate times. So, yeah, there we go. Let's go back to looking at Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's have a look. Oh, where'd she go? Oh, wrong way. There she is. Open image in a new tab. Oh, hang on. There you go. Yeah. It was, I don't know if you can see my thing here. This is the arm.
Oh, yes.
Right over here that was injured.
Ooh.
And when they took her out, they did this arm. Now, the thing about Jamie Hayter is that when she first started off with AEW is that she was a lot heavier. And during the times of COVID, she kind of worked her way down to this particular shape.
Yes.
But she also did that kind of Swolverine landing on the back sort of thing.
Oh, God.
So, anyway, Bob, I think we're done for now.
Yeah. I mean, as always, this was great.
It was fun to just focus on one thing and one thing only, and not talk about it.
It kind of is sometimes, yes.
Maybe next week we can laugh about the Crow.
Oh, please, let's. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
One last clip to show everybody.
Why do they call them Smash Burger?
That's I didn't even finish that joke. It was just hilarious that way. So
I love it.
Bob, where are you going to be this week?
Okay, so tomorrow, I thought last Monday was our official comeback to the Joker's Corner, but I was mistaken. We had to push it back to this week. So tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the Joker's Corner channel, we will be coming back to our normal show once every week or every 2 weeks on Mondays. So you can check us out there. Again, that's the Joker's Corner channel here on YouTube. And again, 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Come in. We're just basically doing some nice comedy, variety of all sorts of things. I have a little segment where I'm going to go on a rant for a little while. Amongst other things, we have a whole bunch of people coming on. The Joker, of course, me, Champ the Goon, and a few others like Austin and Bradley. So please, if you guys are around, you want to have a couple laughs, come join us again, 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on the Joker's Corner.
Are you and Austin going to continue the discourse as
yes.
We get closer to
Yeah, because we were going to do one for the final day of the DNC where Kamala made her speech, but she absolutely said fucking nothing. Me and Austin both watched it, stayed up to watch that, and she said nothing. But we are going to record another episode, I think, coming up this week for that, where we're going to touch on some things that we didn't touch on in our first 2-hour and 45-minute conversation. Hopefully we'll get to everything that we want to this time, because I've been watching both both sides of the aisle here, and I've been taking nothing but notes, so I got a lot of things to say on both sides.
September 9th or 10th is the one and only debate that they're going to have. Are you guys going to cover that?
Yes, we are absolutely going to cover that debate. We both are hoping that she actually does accept the other two on the 4th, and then on the whatever it was, like the 20th or whatever other date that he had set. Because if they do all three, we will be covering all three. But as of right now, we are definitely going to be. I think we're going to live coverage that debate, because that'll be fun.
All right, that's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, so
I know
a lot going on for me.
Will Screedia will be doing his thing, covering the numbers, including those of the Crow on Monday, maybe Tuesday, depending on when he and Gray and others get to doing the numbers.
Yeah,
and 1776 may be doing a show this afternoon too. So there's hope that she's coming back. She may not be able to. Then again, she may get to it. So keep an eye out. If you're following 1776, keep an eye open for that on the YouTubes, because she may or may not make a comeback. So be there for that. And again, next week we will have the results of this. We'll be talking about Bash of the Berlin and hopefully some other stuff. So let's do the call to action.
Are you enjoying what you see week after week? Consider giving us a like and subscribe.